Hi, Gems. Happy Saturday. Gloria, is it cold in DC? Well, it's supposed to be 80 here today, and it is actually cold. Marva, my super sniper in the house. I'm in the right place. You sure are in the right place. I can see you, Marva. Look, happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Listen, we're going to do this quick because I know that y'all have things to do. But let me tell you something. Last night, when I was laying in my bed watching Bell Collective, I was saying, who voice is that coming out of Tambra's mouth? You know, who voice in Tamra, the little squeaky voice? But Tamra, I must have got some balls last night because she was really talking like she was going to set everybody straight on that couch, y'all. But we're going to start with the inspiration. And before we get to Bell Collective, we're going to start with the fraud I'm talking about. I need y'all to be aware of the fraud that's going on, and you might be in a direct limelight, okay? So the inspiration is, remember, you can't reach what's in front of you. Wait a minute. You can't reach what's in front of you until you let go of what's behind you. Listen, don't be letting people drag you down. We're getting on to 2023. You know, it's all about me. That's what y'all need to be saying. See, 2022 was going to be brand new. Now, 2023 needs to be all about me. And that means yourself. Hi, Jill Chocolate Boutique. Darlene, how are y'all doing? Everybody in the chat, okay? So let me get on to this fraud, y'all. I was reading this and immediately it affected me. And I know it's got to affect a lot of people in the neighborhood. Look, 1.7 drained from man's bank account without his knowledge or approval. Fraud report denied. That means he filed fraud and they told him no. Okay, as a victim, you were punishing me because somebody hacked my account and you weren't doing your due diligence. Henderson, North Carolina, imagine money being deducted from your bank account that you didn't authorize and you can't get it back. That's exactly what happened to a Henderson man after $1,700 was drained from his account. I got a notice on my phone saying that I had a low balance of my account. And when I checked my account, it was $70 in the account. But the night before, I had $1,770. Now, when he logged onto his computer and looked at his account history, he was baffled. The transaction showed that I had an automatic bill pay that came out. It came out of his Zelle. How many of y'all got Zelle on your bank account? Well, if you have paid me before from Zelle, I can go back in and get money out your account. If you got Zelle and you use Zelle, you need to use it, take it off, and when you need to use it again, use it. Because so what he did, he said he didn't authorize the automatic pay. So Johnson called his bank right away to report the fraud. A rep for Bank of America said that they would investigate. 10 days later, Johnson got a letter from his bank stating it was unable to honor his fraud claim. Johnson said he couldn't understand why this fraud claim was denied. As a victim, you were punishing me because someone hacked into my account and you weren't doing your due diligence. If you were to view a good steward of my money, then that should have never happened. Johnson got in touch with troubleshooter Diane Wilson and our sister station WTVD, and she reached out to Bank of America, which resulted in him getting another call. And the letter from the bank this time stating his fraud claim was approved. Right? Johnson now has 1,700 back in his account. I think if I hadn't got involved, I probably would still be trying to fight to get my money back. So I'm glad that you guys were available. He said this is what he told the news people. Bank of America did not add any comment except that it was resolved and provided this information on how customers can protect your accounts. To protect your money, set up alerts. Okay. When you're not using your Zelle, shut it down, because anybody you have automatically paid, like if I'm selling t-shirts and you Zelle me $6.99 for the t-shirts, and I decide I'm just gonna go back into Marva's money and I'm gonna ask for $1,700, she might have it, and I get it. They're gonna show that you already have authorized me to get money out of your account and give it to me. So everybody, if you got Zelle, shut it down till you need to use it again, then you reload it. I know you saying, Marcela, oh my gosh, that's a lot of work to do. You'd rather be doing that work than your money be gone. This is the time, everyone. October, November, December, January, where the scammers are going to scam harder than they have ever scammed before. You think they don't know they want stuff for their kids for Christmas and they're going to try to scam people? So, everybody that you've Zelled to, if they ever try to go back into your account, they can't. Let me tell you something. That's why I do not even do Cash App. What I do is when I give somebody something, I'll shut down my Cash App. And matter of fact, when I bring it back up, whatever Cash App people have sent me is still sitting there. And all I do is go in and make it instant and close my Cash App again. Put some security on your cards. Listen, it's easy to do. This time of year, y'all, it's getting terrible outside. Now, let me tell you about the stocks. I was watching this morning. Hey, in 2 more weeks, they're going to be able to tell you how bad it's really going to be. So, President Biden said he's going to give people a little bit more Social Security, 8 point something percent. But I'm going to tell you, let me give you an example of what 8 point something percent looks like. If you are getting $170 for Social Security, right? Then you'll be getting $200. So he's really not giving you nothing. Okay. So we got to be wise with our money. The holidays are coming up. Thieves think about early shopping just like we do. They think about early shopping. They think about how they're going to get money. They think about going into your trash, taking public information out of there. If you can, go get a shredder. Start shredding your stuff and throwing it in the trash. Because guess what? They are ordering credit cards. If your mailbox is outside, they're waiting on the mail. While you at work, your mail hits the mailbox and they take out the credit card that you don't even know you have. All the bill collector credit card company knows that they mailed it to your address. And somebody activated it and started using it. They don't care about that. We have to be aware of everything now. Times are getting hard. People know times are getting hard. Y'all look all over the news and just text in scam. There's scams happening everywhere. The state of Virginia is asking people for, they said there's today, $90 million in fraud from unemployment. You think they're not going to get their money back? Do you think they care that Christmas is coming up and you're trying to get your money together for your kids? They gonna take their money. They don't care about that. See, when we owe the IRS, they want it quickly, and when they gotta pay you, it's slow. So we got to make sure that we are watching our bank accounts. Now, if y'all want to read this article, let me tell you what this article was. This article was it's fraud. It was on ABC channel 7, where fraud with his bank account was drained without his knowledge. Y'all got to be careful, because I'm always skimming and scamming through what is going on with people's money, okay? Because there's some crazy, crazy things happening. So let me tell you this right quick. Stocks plunged Thursday and Friday. Stocks plunged, right? The Federal Reserve is showing fear, right? So Wall Street and Main Street, they're concerned about what is going to happen to the economy. Is it going to crash? So the Federal Reserve saying, okay, we got unemployment up, but people ain't trying to go get those jobs. So what we got to do is they created for September 263,000 jobs. They have not filled half of those jobs. People don't want to work in fast food no more. They don't want to work in department stores no more. They don't want to do that. So Wall Street has Main Street worried. So guess what? In the next 2 weeks, the Federal Reserve had said today that they're going to determine how rough the rest of the year would be for the United States citizens. So, y'all, remember what I told you: buy what you need, not what you want right now. Talk to your children, tell them, look, I'm going to give you $300 for Christmas. Here's a gift card. Don't run out there because y'all know to make the sales, they done heighten the prices. Now, the only store I know that's going down in prices is Walmart because they have got a lot of inventory in and they not moving it fast enough. So y'all wait for them Black Friday sales. If not, give your children um, a gift card. Different. These are ideas. Burger King gift cards, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A gift cards. Give them a sneaker gift card to a sneaker store. Give them a department store, and that's it. Don't go out there and try to buy what they want. This is how you teach your kids to budget. Because if they want some pants for $180, you don't work for pants for $180. Anyway, $180 pants should be working for you. It should jump in the wash machine. It should turn it on and put some soap on it and wash itself, take itself out and hang it up. Because I'm not buying $180 jeans for no child. Okay. Hey, Tiffany, darling, welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, listen, let's get on to Bell Collective. Now, last week I was talking about it. Somebody came in my chat and said, he is the father. I told y'all last week, this man isn't the father. Now, this show is getting so phony baloney that it is getting on my nerve, and I really hope that Carlos King come back next season with some real drama. You know, you left me some cliffhangers, and I'm gonna tell you the cliffhanger they left me. Did y'all see Greedy said, unfortunately, him and Tamra is living together? Well, let me start off with this little tidbit before we get to Tamara, okay? Y'all know Taisha. Of course y'all do. Taisha was the decorator. Now, did y'all hear that the decorator had decorated the set last year? She got a paycheck, and while she was working and decorating the set, she was telling a producer she know all the dirty dirt on everybody that's on this show. So the producer was like, oh yeah, send me some. She had been emailing the producers stuff on Glenn, stuff on Cliff, stuff on, everybody. Letitia, Latrice, So Gucci, and JJ. She was sending emails telling private stuff to the producers. Now, I was like, why isn't Miss Taisha not sitting on that couch? Because what we soon learned, why Letitia was so tight with the decorator, Taisha, is because Taisha used to be married to Glenn's brother. She used to be married to Glenn's brother. So when we get to that part of this story where Greedy Damon was saying, I know he said something that really brightened my heart about him. He said, listen, I don't want to disrespect that lady. Because, that told me he might want to call her the B word, okay? And you know what, Carlos, you a messy queen. Even though he's not the father, he's still having that girl. Let me get to that dance. I'm gonna leave your statement right there, Marv. I'm gonna leave your statement. So this is how it starts off, okay? It starts off with Letitia was sweating like she was in a sauna, okay? holding Tambra's hand like she was shaking like a leaf. And I'm saying, okay, here she go, her leg shaking, and she's shaking. And then I said, okay, let's find out if he's the father or not. They are so dramatic, right? So Carlos, with his messy self, says, if you are the father, what are you gonna do? He said, well, I'm gonna be a man and take care of my child. Okay, aren't you already a man? That's so anyway. So so I'm side eyeing this baby thing because it is not a baby that we've been talking about for these seasons, this whole season. It's a 10-year-old we're talking about. So you mean to tell me, Letitia, you and your husband did want to find out if this was his baby when the rumors was out? Don't tell me 10 years later that this rumor then came out. It's been out, girl. And now, so Carlos said, you are not the father. So she was up here crying, snot coming out her nose, wig then went back a little bit. I'm saying, she was like, oh, thank God. And snot coming out her nose. I said, thank God he's not the father, but the fact is that you still cheated. You not mad? You done already told us that you done caught your husband 15 times. Now, I don't know if that was with 15 different women or this woman that he was supposedly had the baby with. But my thing is, was her husband already giving the girl money here and there, thinking that this was his baby? Why, if y'all got all this money and all these businesses, that baby then came around and you done swabbed that baby mouth on your own and got you your own DNA test? It took Carlos to get a DNA test, but even though he's not the father, he's still having sex with another woman or two. Carlos is acting like not being the father was Glenn's past. You are correct. It wasn't. Glenn is a cheater. And I'm going to tell you from what I hear, where they live at is very small. It's very small. And it has predominantly Afro Americans. And maybe, just like they were saying, these guys are on the show. Women are coming into their inboxes. But I don't think I would have gave Glenn a second look, because to me, he acts like he's slapping her up or something. It really scared me. I didn't like that. Tiffany said it is like she had to think of something bad to cry. She deserves an Oscar for the ugly cry. I mean, snot was definitely Tiffany running out her mouth, and she patting herself. And you could tell she's a woman that she sweats on her face. She just kept patting her makeup and everything, and her hair was lifting up there where they done glued the little baby hair in. She too old to be wearing baby hair glued all up on her head. That's what I'm saying, okay? So then I'm saying, here we get to the next thing. I said, Lord, please get Letitia some tissue to wipe off her face, take a cut so everybody can refresh their makeup. Now, I'm gonna talk about the boring thing first. Willie. Willie is in Mississippi just to support his wife. I can guarantee you when they lost that water and stuff, Willie and Aisha was back in the Bronx, okay? She not down there on Ferris Street trying to help them people get water. I can guarantee you that she didn't throw no money down there to get no water, but the people in her family. Um, I think that Aisha being on this show was a waste of time, because she just like Taisha. She was hitting the girls all up, trying to get on the show. And then when she got on the show, she wanted to show them that she was boss hog. Y'all met guys from down here and married them. I got me a guy from New York. He a football player, and we live in the Bronx. She was just too much for me, okay? You don't have to do that to your peoples, okay? So we get my other part was we're gonna get to Cliff. Cliff is controlling. Cliff is a controlling man. I don't like that they're inferring that Cliff could be her father, even though the age difference, you know, he's old enough to be her father. But my thing is, Cliff seems like he and her had already talked about having a baby, and I don't think that was the case. I don't think that he ever said, "I'll marry you if you have a baby." I am glad that Latrice did not fall into the pressure. When he started putting pressure on, she go ahead and leave the house. I am telling you that Latrice was on DJ Richie Scott the other day. Everything is in their name 50-50. Listen, you want to leave because I won't have a baby? Um, Go ahead, because all that land out there is me and your land. And guess what? They're getting ready to start some businesses on that land. But in real time, Latrice just bought a building for her hair store. Now, I don't know where this building was, but what made her so successful, she stayed in the hood. So the people that supporting her from the hood can continue to support her. So she doesn't want a baby right now. It's understandable. But see, what they're not saying is what JJ was trying to imply, that Mr. Cliff slept with one of his side pieces. So when here go Messy Carlos again. Cliff, did you sleep with one of JJ's ex-girls? When he said we didn't sleep at all, I'm saying, dude, your wife is right there. So everybody want to know, is this before Latrice or after Latrice? Of course he's gonna say after Latrice. It could have been before he came to the reunion. It still would have been after Latrice. IKEA need to concentrate on her 23 spring collection. Is the water issue resolved? Absolutely not. Water is coming out now, but the water looks like dirt. It looks like mud. Okay? So it is still not good in Jackson, okay? But you don't hear that. So anyway, he said it was before Latrice, so we got to believe this. Now, we get into Tambra. Now, Tambra is coming all the way up off that couch. Now, let me tell you something what I found a little suspicious. What happened to that old Mississippi voice? Miss, What happened to that voice? Tambra was coming up off of that couch. Cliff said that. I haven't watched yet. Oh, yes, you must watch. Like Flint's situation with the water. Yes, Miss Boutique. Yes, Miss Jill. So Tambra man was like, I never mess with that girl. I never hugged her. And then Carlos just kept asking him stuff. He said, well, did you ever kiss her? And he was like, if I told, you could see it over his face when he went back. He was like, if I had never touched her, hell no, I ain't kissed her either. Right? But what did I tell y'all before the show even came on? That was a whole storyline that was set up to slap Tambra in the face because she's never in no drama. But Tambra wasn't having that. Tambra was like, you're not going to play with me. You're not going to play with my boyfriend. You're not going to play with my relationship. You're not going to embarrass me in front of my parents. You're not going to embarrass me in front of America. They wasn't together. And on top of that, Taisha seen me plenty of times and never said anything about that. Thank you for the super chat. Let me take my phone down. Thank you. Gifted one. Speak with your girl. Who's that? Niecy? I didn't understand that. I'm not talking to you. Anyway, hey, my love, come on, get up here. Okay, let me see. Hello, everyone. Hey, Miss Somerville. I would like to join the conversation sometimes, but I'm not sure how to get in. Please help me. I can drop the link for you, Miss Somerville. And then you can come out. Miss Reese was gifted a membership. That's right. She was gifted. We have people who are gifted a membership. Okay. So anyway, when you're ready, Miss Somerville, let me let you come on. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get this out first before I get up here. Now, let me put you on, Miss Somerville. Let's see. Please be respectful in the chat. Here we go. Let me turn this off. All right, I dropped the link, Miss Somerville. I sure did. Now listen to this. Okay, but anyway, so like I said, they found out that Taisha was running her mouth. Thank you, Niecy, for the membership gift. Who won? Is that why I got a star next to my name? Yes, you got a free membership. And then after the month of having it, if you would like to keep it, then you can just pay, I think, $1.99 for it every month. That means you can add your card if you want to. You don't have to, okay? Because, like I said, this Christmas, I will be gifting members only. Members only. I will only be gifting members only because, yeah, Marva could tell you, y'all know, last year we gave a lot of Christmas gifts and they were only over here for the Christmas giveaway. Anyway, but let's get down to this. So after Tambra voice went good to the hood, okay? I told y'all before the show aired, the show was phony. So you know what? This story was phony. This story was phony. The teacher's a liar. Y'all knew this before they kept on running this show, and half of everybody knew that the designer decorator, whoever she claimed to be, was a liar. And this was a story planted because they didn't have a filler for the show. And you know what? Another thing I was sorry about, that they did not even let us get a real good update about Maria's mom. I was like, let me know about how Maria mom is doing and stuff like that. Since you brought her up here, let us know, is she doing okay? Or, she let us know about her son in college. But guess what? Your son need to be in college in the state that you live in to help take care of his own son. You welcome. You're welcome. She said, thank you, ladies. I appreciate the blessing. I want to donate towards the gifts this year, Niecy, and the shipping costs. I was blessed so much last year. Listen, what we decided to do is give like gift cards this year, because y'all know that they're looking for 163,000 employees for Amazon. So people who ordering from Amazon trying to get Christmas gifts, you better start doing it now because it might take a little time to get to you. We talked about Amazon. Thank you so much, Marva, for participating. We're going to bless you this year too, Marva, because you have been you here for me and Niecy at all times, okay? But let me tell you something. Damon really didn't want to be at that reunion. You could tell from the look at his face. He was like, this is bull crap. I'm doing this for you. But then when Carlos said, are y'all living together? She said, yes, we live together. And he said, unfortunately. I was like, now, that couldn't have been a part of the script. I didn't understand that. That couldn't have been part of the script because he act like I made a mistake. That's what he was acting like to me. Like he had made a mistake trying to live that they live together. I was like, he said, unfortunately. She said, oh, because I'm OCD and all that and everything. And I was like, what? Okay. You better not say no, unfortunately. You're representing both of us. So you better act like you got some sense up here, okay? But he said, unfortunately, that let me know that he probably resent her living there. Because Tambra looks like she's the type that try to control everything to make it look perfect. She talking about she's OCD. Girl, don't lose your man, okay? You're moving in with him. Y'all got to get used to each other. Don't lose your man being OCD. Now, I'm OCD, but I can tell you, my whole entire house is always spotless clean. in my room where I share that with my husband, it's gonna be out of order. And guess what? I just put my nerves on ice. I be getting ice water just drinking. I can't wait till he leave. I can't wait till he leaves so I can clean the room. I can't wait till he leaves. I can't wait till he leave. Dang, why he don't never pick up his clothes and put it in the dirty clothes basket? Why he don't never pick that's what be in my head. Hey Kim. Yes, he did say unfortunately. So, like I said, Willie told everyone that he Jackson is laid back. He like being there. Okay, she gonna hold you to that. You just did that for TV, right? You just said that you like Jackson. You did that for TV. Then she gonna have to try to have you stuck down there. Bull crap. Okay. So y'all, let me get on to JJ and his daughters, y'all. Let me pull up this word so we all can see it, y'all. We got to all see this word. Colorism. JJ and his daughters, right? I'm going to tell you, this happens in every blended family. Every blended family. Your husband kids get jealous of your wife's children. Your wife's children gets jealous of your husband's children. I don't think there's no colorism going on between JJ daughters and So Gucci daughter. I don't. Who hit one in this chat if y'all believe that there's colorism? I think that So Gucci daughter is just spoiled and used to being by herself, getting her mama's money, that she don't like that JJ kids get along. They didn't just get married. Why is this being a storyline? Because you know what? I can see that this started off as being something for play and got real serious once on that show. You remember So Gucci daughter was pregnant and then she had the baby and she got a car at the baby shower. Did you buy those other three girls a car? I seen jealousy on both sides, but colorism, no, I didn't. This is what colorism means, and let's read it together. Prejudice or discrimination against individuals with a dark skin tone, typically among people of the same ethnic or racial group. Colorism within the black community has been a serious emotional and psychological battle. I think that JJ daughters, they're twins and one other girl. They're close because they're sisters. Okay, they've been in the same household. They're very close. They're very laid back. When they go over their father's house, they may not have much to do like they have a lot to do when they're at their mother's house. When they come over So Gucci and JJ house, there's not much to do if they're not living in the same area. So Gucci daughter, I think she's jealous, materialistic, and think that her mama is supposed to do for her, and then JJ comes second. Even though she got a baby daddy and a baby, so Gucci is supposed to run up her tail like a thermometer and not be catering to her spouse. I don't. So Gucci, them girls have been popular. He was right. He placed his kids in a position to have fame. But the T is so Gucci could not get her daughter to do not. I never believed that. Because you know what? She running around trying to be ghetto fabulous. She want to be known in the hood. And now she is. His daughters are known everywhere.
The
Hey,
reason
Niecy.
Hey, the reason why she couldn't get the girl on Dancing Dolls is because the coach didn't want her on the team. So you know,
Oh,
Dancing Dolls was the thing just a few years back now. I love me some Dancing
I ain't
Dolls.
never seen that show. What station is
And
that on?
it was on Lifetime. It's on their on demand or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But JJ daughters by the other one they gonna say that Cliff slept with. Their
Mm-hmm.
names are Sanjay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You saying that Cliff slept with JJ baby mama?
The were
Ooh.
and the daughters are Sanjay, Star, and Sky. I said they had the whole universe in it.
And what about So Gucci's daughter?
Mm.
She famous. Spread it wide and let me come inside. And then she got a baby coming out.
I
This
don't.
so
I really didn't pay too much attention to Saguchi's daughter. But I do know that Sanjay took on a lot of responsibility whenever her mom was ill, making sure the kids was okay and everything. I think she dropped out of college for a little while to do that. So I
mm,
love those girls. So I guess that's why I'm a little biased.
my favorite. And they say So Gucci is boring. You know what? So Gucci rides the fence. But if she's on that show next year, I can see them targeting her. I want to keep watching my recording. Kim, not done yet. Okay, Marva, when you get it, watching it now. But I'm telling you now. So Gucci daughter seems like she just wants to lay up, like she's back home. Now listen to this. She back home with a big belly, and her mama get her a car. Come on now. Why wouldn't you get her an apartment?
That's what I'm talking about. Like you got to get out here.
You get an apartment, and I'll get you a little piece of car, but you be staying in your house with your baby.
Not a piece of car.
And then she said she the best realtor in Mississippi. Girl, any realtors list I looked on, ain't nobody buying nothing in Mississippi right now because of that water. Just simply, Nay, you are so pretty. Lovely picture. Nay is
Yeah.
pretty. Oh, Nay, come up here then. Nay, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, JJ did get Sanjay that car that they showed on TV.
Well, I mean, but guess what? Didn't his daughters do some kind of work to earn something?
Yeah, they got paid
Okay,
for
well,
being on Dancing
So
Dolls.
Gucci ain't never had a job. Hey, Nay, I dropped the thing. Sanjay was gifted a Lexus for graduation. And guess what? And what's the name? They get no Lexus. So Gucci didn't get her daughter no Lexus. Thank you, Marva. Nay, I dropped the
It was a gift between JJ and Sanjay's mama. Like I think they split the cost or whatever.
Nay, I dropped the link. I come on your show. You need to come on my show, Nay. But anyway, I don't see no colorism going on. Not there. I don't. Okay, here go Nay, y'all. This is Nay. Welcome,
Hey,
Nay.
beautiful.
Oh, you are so pretty, Nay. It's
Hey,
nice to meet
Marcela and Niecy. I'm sitting up here watching, trying to catch up with Bell Collective, and I had to turn you on.
you.
And I'm just floored by this Soguchi person because she's so boring to me. I'm
Right.
just trying to figure out how she got on. I'm sorry, she got on because of
Big.
JJ and his daughters being on DD4L or whatever they was on.
Hmm.
But why they
Yeah.
got them looking like the sisters from Cinderella?
Right. And they quiet because you can tell they want to say a lot of stuff. They looking at Soguchi daughter saying, you know this ain't real. You know we
Right.
don't act funny.
Hmm.
We live another place. And when we come over here, you pregnant and we not. We
But
doing
they
stuff and you not. So
but you notice that they looking, I don't know why the camera angles are so unflattering to them. What
right.
is happening with that?
Listen. Look, you see her laying on the couch with that big belly. And you see So Gucci looking like, oh my God, my daughter's embarrassing me. You can see that all over her face.
Absolutely. She riding that coattail of JJ and his little last remnants of DD4L.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something.
Hmm.
JJ in that hair, he is pulling his hair out the way he got
Yeah.
braids so tight and them
Adding that hair in, and his hair already fine and thin.
He got
Lord. Hey, sweet lady Eats, how are you? We praying for you, sis. Look,
Hey,
yeah.
Raleigh,
girlie.
hey. Let me ask you, did you feel that there was colorism?
Colorism within the show?
Yes,
I can't see it.
me either.
I can't see it. I mean, they have beautiful black women on the show who are representing well for us, but
Mm,
I don't know. I can't see it.
I don't see it at all either.
Mhm.
And they trying to play in our face because that seems to strike up a lot of people's comments when you're talking about colorism, and I
People
don't
just
think that
find
that's
a reason
something.
to be offended these days. That's
Yeah, but
all
I
it
don't think
is.
that's something that we need to be joking about. But y'all, I got red lipstick hustler Lily up here. I want y'all to be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. She has been cast as the lead villain. White Rose Gold. Y'all, it's a TV show. Is it a TV show? Is a TV series, and she is starring as the villain. Her name is gonna be Carmen
Okay,
Martinez. Carmen
okay,
Martinez, okay? Y'all, we're gonna be on the lookout for
okay,
White.
Carmen.
She is the main character, y'all, and she gonna play a villain. Now, I got to watch this because, see, I know Red Lipstick Hustler Lily as a nice southern
Proper.
southern girl. She ain't got a mean bone in her body, but I got the city. So White Rose, okay, y'all. Um, okay, let me see who's saying that. Nope, I don't think there was colorism within the show. Me either. It's my Portia voice. Who said that?
Who said that?
Mhm. White Rose, y'all, please be looking for it. I'm gonna give y'all an update when it's gonna be coming on. And guess what? We're gonna do, Gems. We're gonna be talking about the show. I'm gonna be commentating the show on the Gems. It's called White Rose, and she's playing the villain. And I'm gonna tell you something. When you get paid to be ugly, I guess you can be ugly with some checks to say you better be mean. If
Oh,
somebody write me some checks, I could be nasty.
is it giving Carmen Jones?
It's giving Carmen Martinez. Okay? Carmen Martinez. Okay? Jill Chalk said, red lipstick. Yes, congratulations. And I'm gonna tell you something. She said, Tiffany James says, congratulations, virtual hugs, virtual hugs.
Woo! This
And
girl
we
said she
look,
run the
y'all, on the
ring.
Gems, we be turning out some stars. We got D.E. Nicole, who's about to be a singer, or she is a singer, author, and we got some knowledgeable people up here. Then we got an actress. So you know what? If y'all can't never say that y'all don't know an actress, y'all been in the same place as an actress. We are in the same house as the red lipstick hustler. She said, my role isn't nice. I run a blank trafficking ring.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's what I'm talking
got to
about.
see that. Y'all, and listen, right now, if y'all want to buy her book, Red Lipstick Hustler Lily was a domestic violence victim, and she is victorious. She wrote a book all about everything, including like the movie
Domestic
she
violence month,
started in.
y'all.
Like the movie she's starring in, it relates to her life a little bit. So if y'all want to get the book, it's $20. Go on the Red Lipstick Hustler, Lily.com, and you can order that book for $20. She has 4 books. I have 4 books. Y'all got to go check it out. It's $20.
Okay,
Also, y'all can get her red
like
lipstick. I love,
43.
I love so much, y'all. I want to be able to tell y'all about Jackie's stuff, but I gotta wait a little bit. Maybe through using that my face supposed to break out a little bit to till it
Y'all better put some respect on the red lipstick hustler Lily.
but
She
you
got
know what?
4 books.
Thanks, Morla, more like Queen of the South. Her show is like more like Queen of the South, y'all. But we're gonna be having her as a guest over here to talk about it, whatever she can talk about, because when it is a series, so whatever they're doing, we're not gonna be able to say that. But you know what? All my gems are royalty over here, for real, for real, for real. I love all my gems. Okay, we got each other's backs over here. Okay. And thanks, Queen Marcela. You welcome. I love her lipstick, and y'all can't get enough of that. Them red lips, and my husband love her lipstick too.
Leave a
Mm.
mark.
Yeah, look, y'all, we almost even finished with this. Now, the whole conversation on colorism, it just blew me away. This was a waste of our time, a waste of me sitting there. Akeisha did say that Marie said, now Marie admitted it too. She said that she didn't trust people with light skin, people with light eyes. That still wasn't colorism. Okay. We all the light skinned people I know, and this is no, they like dark men. A lot of light skinned women I know like to hang out with a, dark skinned woman. So I don't understand why Carlos would let them play with that word colorism when it's so serious in our community. So
Carlos went down there and made up a whole lot of mess.
yes, he did. I told y'all about that Tamra thing. So I'm gonna assume that Tamra and Akeisha are really not friends anymore because Tambra. I really felt like Tambra was telling the truth, and I felt like Akeisha was lying because when Akeisha said, "Well, I could have said that because I had two babies, back to back. I could have said that the ladies were ugly." You did say that, Akeisha. I can believe she said that because I got the idea that Akeisha thinks she's better than everybody else, and Carlos don't bring her back.
You think so? I think the other ladies are frauds.
Who who you think is a
Think I'm
fraud?
a
I
fraud.
love this. Who you think is a fraud? I know Marie. Marie ain't
Marie is
showed up.
definitely giving fraud, okay? And
Who?
I at first I didn't like Letitia's first season,
Mhm,
but second season I'm feeling Letitia a little bit more because
mhm.
I think she's been a little bit more transparent in who she is. I thought she was giving very much scams first season and these fake fraudulent brunches. But
Yes.
Mm.
this season, it seems like the checks rolled in and she's actually putting the money where her mouth is.
Okay.
And
What
she
about
just bought a
Latrice?
4,000 square foot building, honey.
No, you
However,
talking
she
about
got that
Latrice? Are
money.
you talking about Latrice?
Now, Latrice,
No,
I
we
think
talking
she's
about the
the
house.
real deal. We
Yeah,
talking about
Latrice always. She ain't a fraud. She's the real deal. Okay.
yes, I think Latrice is the real deal because she has a sugar daddy to back it up. So it's all well and good. So
Mhm.
that's how I feel about Latrice.
Marie.
Marie is definitely the scammer. I don't know
What's
what's happening.
I like
what
Marie
about
though.
her good girlfriend Essie? Are they scissor sisters?
Oh, I have a bestie that is a woman, and I know maybe that's how you grow older with your friends, and you have besties like that. Maybe that's just what it is, and they just don't have no man.
Uh-uh.
Essie married.
Is she?
Yeah.
Mm, well,
I
Essie
just
is
never will
married.
call nobody my soulmate. Okay. Like me
maybe
and
the
Marcela
soulmate
close, but
sisters.
she ain't my soulmate.
Oh
Essie,
Lord.
Essie, Essie be backing Marie up like that's her man.
It's hard. I don't know. I see the sisterhood. I can see how another woman would support another woman. And they just friends like that. They have to have each other's back. Strong women have to have each other's back because they see everybody who's
Sister,
who
sister.
not on the same level. They just like where you coming from. So I can see their vibe a little bit. I wouldn't say they sister sisters. It may come off as that, but I don't think that's what's happening.
Do you think Akeisha acts like Mel?
Ooh, ooh. Mm, I need to be on the fine line with Mel, okay? Because Mel is giving very much. She for the TV, for the cameras nowadays. But Keisha, I feel her. I like her.
Ricky Smiley put out some tea about Miss Van and Mel. So if y'all want to see it, please go on my Instagram. Marcela Speaks in my what you call it? Niecy, it's not that I made a post, but I made the little in my stories.
Oh, okay.
I believe Akeisha feels she's better than the other ladies. Me too, because she ain't married. No down home brother down there. Yes, scissor sisters. I believe that. I believe
No,
that Essie had tasted the rainbow.
no, I love Tiffany James when she says soul sisters, maybe, but not soul mates.
Okay.
All right. Kim Riley said no. You grow girl. I agree. They are just sisters. Have a deep love for one another. You have to have one to know what it is, right? And I don't. I don't have anybody that close to me. I wish I did though. I wish I
Mm.
did.
Yes, it's
Mm.
a real love. It's a real.
No, I got real love for some good girlfriends. Like Niecy, I love Niecy. I could come out of character for Niecy. And we went somewhere because, me and Niecy might be born the same exact day, y'all. But Niecy is a different kind of Leo. Maybe back in her day, she used to be rowdy. But Niecy
Yes,
is
I
the
was
nice one.
mean.
And I'm still rowdy. I mean, I don't play. And don't
Like
let
I'm telling y'all right now, if I was like I used to be, probably circa 2013, me and Marcela wouldn't have got along. We was been out here cussing each other out. Okay.
No, what Niecy told me? She told me I got on her nerve while we was in Alabama. I said, "For real, what I do?" She said,
Yeah, she got
"Rushing me,
got on every tap dance on every last one of my nerves that night of the party.
rushing me. You was rushing me." Like, and that's why I told Niecy about me before we left. I said, "I like to go, I like to clean up, and I like to get up and go. I ain't go to Alabama to stay in the soil." You with me?
Girl,
I gotta say it. But
I was
anyway,
ready to party that night too, but I was trying to get my makeup on, and that
and
just
then,
ruined my whole night because I couldn't take no cute pictures because I ain't had my makeup on.
but let me tell you something, y'all. Every minute I looked, Niecy was still putting on makeup, and I was like, "Dang, my makeup! I just smush it on my face and put lipstick on. I'm gone." Niecy said, "No,
But
you got to do your
still,
eyes." And said Niecy eyes started looking good, and I was like, "Do my eyes, Niecy. Do my eyes.
I
Look,
was like, she
you
in
was
here
just in
rushing
a
me, and
rush."
then gonna come in there and want some makeup, y'all.
Y'all get ready before the events.
Oh,
What
I was
time are
running
y'all getting
my
ready?
face looking right good, and I ain't had time to finish mine.
Listen, I don't know how to put on makeup, but I was like, "Niecy, do my eyes," and you should see Niecy lips. Niecy was like, "Girl, you was just in a hurry 5 minutes ago." And then Niecy drive like we in North Carolina. I said, "No, Niecy, let me drive." And
Child, she was
I was
scared to miss
getting it.
out of me, honey.
Mhm.
Yeah, I said you was scaring the miss out of me too sometimes. Cause Marcella got 5 things on her mind at the same time and be trying to do all 5 things while she driving, okay? Like, girl, woo,
And then in Huntsville, you know they don't have no shoulders on the road now.
No,
none,
we were,
honey.
I know we was going around curves and stuff. But let me tell you this: when we was on, Niecy tried to scare me. She took me over there to the FBI place. I said, "Y'all, we at the FBI place." I ain't want to talk
The
loud because they
space
probably
center,
got.
Janae, the space center.
I said, "No, sir." But y'all, let me finish this last paragraph. Akeisha came back home to steal the idea of Fair Street from Letitia. I was hurt about that
Mm.
because she wasn't even working on Fair Street before Letitia had mentioned it. And I was like, why is all Letitia's the same way? Letitia should have spoke up and said, "You down here trying to steal Fair Street." You know. Marvin said, now listen to this, y'all. Look what Marvin said. "My mom was your kind of Leo, Marcella. All
Yeah.
right now.
Mhm.
Lord, she was going to
I,
kill."
I used to be like that, honey. Don't get me wrong now. I just told my husband bust out laughing whenever I signed in over here because Marcella was talking about her bedroom. She can't wait for her husband to leave. He couldn't do nothing but bust out laughing because that was me. Like
Yeah,
it was
Tim
like
is messy.
everything had to have its place type thing. So
Yeah,
yeah.
Tim is messy, and that is the only thing that stressed me out. And when we going out of town, he'll say, "Why do you clean the house like a maniac?" I said, "Because when I come back, I just want everything clean. I just want everything. It gives me anxiety. So I like to keep things."
She like to see them lines in her carpet, y'all.
I know
Mhm.
that's real.
Like I told my husband ate them things you sent him, Niecy, and he ain't got up yet.
Girl, yes, honey. That's
He
what
ain't
had
got
me
up yet.
sleep all day yesterday. I was up 5 live and rest of the day I was snoring like crazy.
No, girl, I'm scared of that. I'm scared of anything that would disorient me. I don't know what kind of Marcella that would be. So I don't want to
Honey.
play with that.
It probably would be a good Marcella because she'd be laid back and chill instead of on 10 cups of coffee, okay?
Oh yeah, I drink coffee all day long. But let me tell y'all this before we leave out of here. Did y'all know about Herschel Walker's son, honey?
What?
Christian Walker.
The
Christian
10-year
Walker.
old?
Christian Walker turns on his father, calling Herschel a liar who is making a mockery out of us. Let me tell you who us is. Us is him and his mama. His mama had an abortion that Herschel Walker paid for. And Herschel Walker was trying to say he don't know no woman who had the abortion.
And then he wanted the son aborted too.
Oh,
Mhm.
yes. He said at this, okay, Herschel Walker during his Unite Georgia bus stop rally at Global North Cross in Georgia. At this point, it should be clear that Herschel Walker missed his mark by retiring from a football professional, becoming a fake cop while pretending to be a real cop, failing through a slew of faulty business practices, and then going into politics. What Walker should have done instead of all of this was to team up with his firstborn and start a reality TV show that could have been called Sambo and Son. That's what his son
Well,
called
damn.
Sambo, and said that that was a missed opportunity for his father. He said, I say this because the U.S. candidate hoping to represent Georgia can't seem to go ahead and perpetuate drama factory that is of his personal life. A life full of domestic violence, allegations, secret children, and his
Mhm.
ability to stop lying about virtually everything. Now
He did.
Walker,
He did
huh?
an interview, Marcella, where the ex-wife was up there saying that he used to come out there with knives and guns.
Yes. And now, y'all, as of today, another woman has come out.
Said that he got a dissociative disorder. I think that was trying to say, oh, he low key got multiple personalities.
Yep, they said what Walker probably wasn't expecting was his own tap dancing flesh and blood, his own biological partner in Shuck and Jive will respond to his abortion denial by launching an entire social media storm, calling his dear old sunken place dad a liar who is making a mockery of his family. He said, I know my mom and I would rather appreciate if my father, Herschel Walker, stopped lying and making a mockery of us. You're not a family man when you left us to bang a bunch of women. Now, look, this is on his own. This is on his own. What? I don't care. Someone has to be, girl, this is not playing. He is not playing. He said, you are not a family man when you left us to bang a bunch of women, threatening to kill us, and had us moved over 6 times in 6 months, running from your violence. Do you hear me? Oh, Tiffany said, I get anxiety because I don't have a microwave because people used to have roaches near the numbers. You go to tap on it and move them.
Ew.
Wait a minute. He spilled the Herschel Walker tea. Now, let me read this again. I get the anxiety because I don't have a microwave because people used to have roaches near the numbers. You got to tap on it and then move them.
What the hell?
Well, I'm from
We
New York.
need
But that's it,
clarification.
y'all.
Yes, yes, yes. Give me some clarification.
This right here is what Herschel Walker said that his son say his daddy is. This right here.
Bojangle.
Papa was a Rolling Stone. Marva
Mm.
said, Herschel a liar. Marva said, what? What killed? This is what the son is saying on his own, on Twitter. Twitter be getting fired up. So
Yeah.
he also said, I don't care about someone who has a bad past. Take accountability, Dad. But how dare you lie and act as though you have ha- you lie and act as though you're some moral Christian, upright man. You lived a life of destroying other people's lives. Uh, how dare you? This sun is turning up. That was October 3rd, 2022. I know my mom and I would really, and I mean, he goes on and on and on and on and on. He is not holding nothing back. So whatever is going on in the Walker household, there is no reason to feel even mediocre of sympathy for Christian Walker. This is the same man who essentially told pro-choice women they were too ugly to ever need an abortion. He called Black Lives Matter ghetto and attacked black people for being racist. And for the most part, all he ever used his social media platform is to do his parrot. Let me tell you something. The whole family messed up, okay? The whole dang family is messed up, okay? Let me tell you something. Herschel Walker's son did do some crazy stuff, okay? But I'm gonna tell you something. You know that 45 put Herschel Walker in place, right? What?
Yeah.
For the black people to gravitate against him. And now all this stuff is coming out about Herschel
He
Walker,
called
right?
him his black.
And now he trying to say that his son is crazy. He trying to say that Christian Walker is crazy. Walker claims he learned about alleged abortion via the media. Boy, please. Look, Herschel look like a Mack truck ran him over, okay?
Oh Lord.
He do look he do look like a walking CTE patient.
It's given very much Mike Tyson and Cuba Gooden.
Yeah, it looked like somebody done punched him upside his head. Right, I had to read it 3 times. It still didn't sink in. Marvin said, "Ooh wee." Hey, Carmel Apple. Listen, he is lying. He sent the lady a card to get well. I am from Prentice Park Projects in Virginia. I was agreeing with the OCD and anxiety now about a clean house. Okay.
Oh,
I have a
oh.
fear of microwaves because of roaches living in the projects. Oh, yeah, they crawl in the microwave. Shoot, in the projects, honey, we had roaches in our refrigerator. I was like, well, when I grew up, I realized that
Roaches in the refrigerator.
and they was crawling around. And sometime if we turned up the refrigerator, they would just die. They just be
Oh,
in the you just
well, well, don't go to the thrift store if y'all buying any
wipe it
old
off.
electrical
Wipe it off.
appliances.
You
That's where
wipe
they
it.
I
living.
would never. And
Hey, I would.
it's like I'm not
Hey,
downing
Plum.
people who do go to the thrift store, but I have a healthy anxiety about bed bugs and roaches. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I grew up with roaches. They were some of my best friends. I used to put them in
Stop.
matchboxes and speak to them. I used to say, you hungry? I'm gonna get you some bread. I'll be back."
Oh Lord, we're
Not
gonna say a
not
couple of
roaches for
prayers for
pets.
y'all.
Roaches
I'm
for
not
pets.
ashamed. I ain't ashamed. Shoot. Not refrigerated roaches. Put a one in the chat. Have you ever seen roaches in a refrigerator
Oh
somewhere?
God.
Well,
I
let me
just
put
would
a
die.
zero in the chat.
I would die. I would die if I opened somebody's
I'm gonna tell
refrigerator
you
and
something.
roaches was in there. I would have to immediately get my coat and pocketbook and leave. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you no lie. My grandmama used to be the candy lady, y'all. And look at Tiffany James put a one. Thank you, Tiffany. Stand up for the project girls. Let me tell you this. My grandmama used to be the candy lady, right? So my grandmama used to take them little teeny Dixie cups, make Kool-Aid, pour it in there, and put it in the refrigerator to freeze. Well, my grandmama must have made one of these icy, they call them cup ices. And guess what happened?
A roach fell
I
in.
was sucking it. You know how you take it out the cup, you turn the cup over, and you put the bottom part of the cup up top so you can suck all the, Kool-Aid because it's sweet at the bottom. Well, honey, I was sucking one day, and next thing you know, I'm not looking at it while I'm sucking it. I'm just sucking it, and then I bite into it. then after I'm biting, you know how you bite the ice on your teeth and stuff? I felt something on my tongue. And when I realized that, I went to pull out my mouth, girl, it was half a roach.
Um,
Oh Lord Jesus. Oh, see, Grandma will got her ass beat that day.
No, she was the candy lady.
Oh
Really.
Lord, Grandma will got her ass beat. Okay.
Niecy image tapping on the number part because you can't see what you're putting in the noodles. Girl, please.
Oh.
Jill said, look, Marva put 3 zeros. What you eat, Marcela? I ate a half a roach. The other half must have been already down and in my
oh,
belly.
Y'all, now don't get me wrong. I didn't grow up in the projects. I grew up
You
in
ain't
plank
never stepped on
houses.
a roach.
No,
Oh, I
I
stepped
grew up
on it
in plank
and it just
houses.
crunch and your feet be wet.
In plank houses, we had to worry about mice and snakes. Okay, we had to worry about roaches.
Growing up, she had no ants either. Mama said.
Oh my God, that is my phobia, Tiffany. I would be in a mental institution. Oh my God.
Oh, Tiffany said, Marcella, I was thrown. I was through when a roach crawled in my ear. Listen,
Oh
they'll
girl.
crawl in your ear because it's nice and warm in there. But you got to go
Oh
to the doctor
oh
because,
oh
you know,
my
they
God.
crawl all up in your head and stuff.
oh
Oh
Lord.
my God. Oh my God.
Girl, projects now and the projects back in the day was totally different.
Oh
But
Jesus.
I can tell you, I had the best times of my life in the projects, okay? The elevators was pissy and everything. I loved it.
Like I don't knock whatever anybody experienced to use, but I rather deal with mice and snakes than roaches.
Really?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh no, I'd rather deal with a roach any day. Just not in the food section. Okay. We can
Oh,
handle roaches anywhere else, just not in the food, in the refrigerators, and the
See,
microwave.
Red Lipstick
Red,
Hustler Lily agree with me.
she
Like
said, I didn't grow up in the projects.
we
Just
had to
the
shoot the
country.
deers and the possums
Snakes,
away.
cow, horses. To see, that's what would get on my nerve. The deer, I mean, the possums and the field rats and all that kind of stuff. I couldn't deal with that. And I definitely don't like snakes. Marvin
Didn't I
said,
ever show y'all that picture of that 5 foot snake that was in my garden 2 years
y'all,
ago?
I wish that we could really get together. It was a show that came on TV where you had to sit in a tank full of, worms and stuff like that. For $100,000, y'all couldn't do it.
Absolutely not.
I could.
$500,000 for what
I
now?
said 100,000.
To do
Just for
what?
stuff crawling on you?
Stuff crawling on you. Sometimes you gotta eat roaches. Y'all ever see that show?
Fear
You
factor.
said Fear Factor? Yeah.
Yeah. And you wouldn't do it for $100,000.
No.
Roaches crawling on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Realistically, we could do roaches crawling on you for at least a meal. Okay.
Oh no.
No rats, none of that stuff. But
Now,
roaches, I could
I
deal.
would be okay with them roaches that they make in the lab, like they just grow them in the lab and use for those type things. I would be okay for those roaches that they had on the show,
What
but those
about
little
flying
roaches,
roaches?
I could do
not them
that.
brown roaches. No.
Look, one day
Mm-mm.
I was over somebody's house and I saw something flying was real big. It was one of them water bugs. I didn't know they could fly.
Yes. Now,
Look,
see,
look what
that's
Red
something
Lily
I
said.
have to deal with in my backyard.
Lily
No
said,
water
"Fear
bugs be
factor. I could
big.
not do this." Now, Lily, you could do it. You an actress. Now you can do that. I remember the show Fear Factor. I could do Fear Factor for $100,000. You can put
I could
snakes
not
on
eat
me,
nothing
worms, all of
because
that. I would eat anything they
you
gave me.
you could eat a roach.
Yeah,
Well, you had
It's
just said you
I
could
protein.
already
eat.
had one.
Well, you just said you ate one. Okay.
I grew up in the projects and had a roach in my ear and it crawled out. Yep, we know that. I can eat a worm. Yep, I have been playing outside when I go visit my family in the country. And guess what? Truth or dare. And I dare you to eat this worm. I dare you. And I ate it.
Well,
Mm-mm.
they call certain seafood roaches of the sea. So if we eating seafood, we
Yeah, we
may be
eat
eating
Hey,
roaches.
roaches.
college graduate. Yep, we sure is.
Yeah.
Water bugs, them the worst. Look, if you hungry, I remember one time I was so hungry. All we had was bread and mayonnaise. My mama put that in the stove, and girl, we had air pockets one time. Y'all ever ate air pockets?
What's that?
You never had air pockets.
What the hell is that?
You put your hand in the air and put it in your mouth and pretend like you got some in your hand.
Oh Lord. I know about being hungry now, but I don't know about air
Yeah,
pocket.
so shoot. If you hungry, you're eating things.
Now I'm gonna tell you, it was one thing that I used to hate back in the day. I hated whenever we were on break from school because them was struggle days. Okay, not having nothing to eat. Like I was one of them people that when I found out we had a teacher work day, I'd be about to cry.
Oh yeah, 'cause you ain't eat.
Yeah,
I can still smell the school lunches we used to get in New York that it wasn't good and you knew it wasn't going to be good, but you ate it. That's all you had.
Oh
I know
no.
bugs do have a lot of protein. They do.
What kind
yeah.
of school lunches y'all had?
Well, I mean, we had just bread and a piece of bologna
Y'all had
and an
prison lunches.
orange.
Y'all had prison lunches.
Prison lunches.
I used to eat mayonnaise sandwiches. Yep. Jill said air pockets.
My husband
You
eat
put your
peanut butter
hand in
and
the air,
mayonnaise,
Jill, and
y'all.
pretend what you want to eat that's in your hand. And then you just say, and you pretend like you're not hungry afterward.
Oh,
Honey, I pretended a whole lot of days, but my stomach was still touching my spine, honey. Like I need
Yeah.
something to eat.
I used to go in the little store, y'all, and steal potato chips in the bodega. And then when I grew up, you know what I did? I went right back into my neighborhood and gave the store guy $200. And he said, "What is this for?" I said, "This is for all the stuff I stole out your store when I was a kid." Oh,
Yeah,
we had
pizza
some good
day was the
pizza in school.
best, honey. But you had to get in line early, honey.
I
y'all
like
talking
the
about
chocolate cake.
pizza.
I used to love the chocolate cake they used to sell in the
They had
store.
them rectangle pizzas. Oh, they were
Mhm.
the best.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Y'all humbling my spirit. In New Orleans, at least they gave us gumbo for, Thanksgiving.
But gumbo got a
Mm-mm.
lot of sea urchin roaches in it.
Well, not so much. We still on the school budget. It's still New Orleans. It's still crooks in the city now. So we was
Mhm.
having chicken and sausage in the gumbo with rice, and they, a little stuff and a little
Yeah.
cranberry sauce.
Oh, I
So
hate cranberry sauce, y'all.
I
what?
do too.
But
I
everybody,
hate
if
cranberry.
you live on the East Coast, I am going to New York on the 28th because on the 29th of November, they're gonna light the tree in Rockefeller Center. So I'm taking my grandkids there, and I'm gonna when they light the tree, I'm gonna make sure I do a live so y'all can see the tree lighting or um come. But I told my kids I'm going up and stay with my cousin. And my daughter was like, "No, the rat's too big outside the building. I can't go there." But I love
Honey,
it.
in
I
New
love
York right now, the rat said that it's all fall rat season up there. Okay, it's hot girl rat season
Well,
in New York right now. Okay,
every time I see a rat, I say, "Ben, you are my only friend."
Come on, Mike.
It's a restaurant. They do serve fried bugs, and you will never know that they take Thai food. You're eating things you don't know about. Look, y'all eat Chinese food. How y'all know there ain't cat in there for real? Have anybody ever seen a cat crawling around a Chinese store, Chinese restaurant? No, you don't, because you just ate some of it. We used to steal Butterfingers out of a farmer's jack and walk at the beach in Virginia Beach. Yep, I remember Farmer's Jack. November 29th is my birthday. What you gonna do?
I
What you
wish
gonna
I
do?
knew that the powwow was today. Here in
What
North
power?
Carolina,
Oh,
huh?
what's that? Battle of
It's
the Bands in North Carolina
whenever
next month.
indigenous tribes get together,
Oh,
it's indigenous
yeah, I saw that in DC when I
look
went.
thing.
I saw that in DC when I went down to Harbor View.
I love my indigenous folks.
Hey, Chris. But y'all, we got to tonight. We're gonna be watching what the reunion. Y'all, let me tell you something. Everybody is talking about Heavenly got her butt whipped, but Heavenly didn't get touched. She ran. So we're gonna talk about that. I haven't eaten Asian food
You know,
restaurant.
Heavenly can't fight.
Yeah, Heavenly tell you she's not gonna fight.
She fight with words.
Yeah, she fights with words, but there was a wife and husband who came after Heavenly, and the husband called her a B, and you know that it was Contessa and her
Yeah.
husband. But you know what?
Uh-huh.
Her husband should be looking at Contessa because Contessa told Heavenly everything she used against her. Wow, I love New York. We are too fancy. Yeah, we rented a house in New Jersey, and for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they only charged me 800 for those 3 days. It's in New Jersey. We just got to get on the train and going right into the city. Her
Mm.
mouth is very cruel. Heavenly mouth is cruel. Buffy can be very cruel. Matter of fact, Buffy is very happy that these women are fighting because Simone threw Buffy under the bus, and they just hate each other. To me, it's the battle of the wealth. But as you know, that Contessa is the only one that lives in Buckhead. Everybody else live on towns outside of Atlanta. But in Contessa, I cannot see her stand with her husband. I really heard some things about her, and that her husband is just putting up with it at this point. True,
Marcela, I
true.
just came up with a good series for us
What is
because
it?
I just realized that I have never been to New York City with a person who was born in New York City or live in New York City. So I've never had anybody to take me like to the little bodegas and stuff. I was always in the
Okay, I will
touristy
take you.
stuff.
But I'm gonna tell you what I told you when we were in Atlanta. I ain't going to Huntsville to lay down. When I say we get up at 6 o'clock, we gonna go to the bodega at 6 o'clock. We gonna go ride the horses in Central Park. I will show you where they
And
made.
but gotta give it to me. After I went to sleep Friday, I
Yeah,
was up Saturday, honey.
yep.
I was in
Let
the
me take
place
you to Trump
Saturday night.
Tower. I like to walk and walk. One time I walked from 110th Street to 125th Street, blocks and blocks. I love to walk when I go home. I like to smell the sewer. I like to see the homeless people. I like to eat and bring stuff outside for them. Um, yep, I like to walk down the area where
Don't get me wrong now. I can hang with her, honey.
True, true. They eat cats and dogs. Look it up. I never eat from Chinese restaurants. Take some edibles. We ain't got to take no edibles from New York, honey. College girls say, I love New York. There's no place like it. It's a city that never sleeps, honey.
Well, you
And
know,
I like.
Shamia works too, Red Lipstick Hustler. She did something where she
I was
went out of
shocked that
town for the
Shamia's
Hawk.
husband. I'm shocked that Shamia's husband let her work, but that is a very good thing. Now I'm starting to think that
Mhm.
Portia wants to be more like Shamia and
She
her husband.
is.
Mhm.
I tell y'all who's not a housewife but a friend. Shamia home is bigger than all theirs. It's in Buckhead and costs more. She has a good husband, not a scammer, and that is true.
Ooh.
Yeah, Shamia
Yeah,
married a
he got
good man.
money.
Yeah, she married a good man. I remember Chef Ramsay.
And he lets her be herself,
Yes,
even
he
though he
does.
has that African background. He lets Shamil be herself. And he'll defend her in the comments also.
So are we implying that Portia has a scammer for a husband?
I believe that.
I believe so.
I
Mm.
believe that. I believe that. I really do because you know what? Red lipstick, Hustler Lily, can you please put a one in the chat for yes or two for no? Do you think Portia getting married? Because they didn't called it off. It's something about the prenup. I sit on the floor at the Hawks game and I see her all the time. Yep, she does work for the Atlanta Hawks. He lets
I
her
need to
be
go
her.
hang out with Red Lipstick Hustler.
She lives in Buckhead.
Yes, honey. I need to
Yes.
hang out with her.
Okay, did I say one for yes, they're gonna get married, or two for no? I what I've been hearing that Portia and them are fighting over money, honey. I hear that he don't wanna Nay said one. You think they're gonna get married, Nay?
Oh, I thought one was for no.
No, one for yes, two for no.
Well, two plus two plus two plus two mean.
I like Akeisha. Akeisha act stuck up, and Akeisha act like, okay, I'm from Jackson, but I made it out of here, and now I can come back and help y'all. Because when
Ooh,
Akeisha actually
Well,
said that she
damn.
has a lot of homes in Mississippi, she don't have any homes in Mississippi. Akeisha rents. Two
Why
for
she want to
no.
be on the show so bad if she feel like she coming back to help somebody?
Right. I mean,
Like,
why didn't she ever try to help Fair Street in the last 10 years? Fair
mm.
Street's been down the whole time. Did you use that? Did you hear all the ladies say you was blowing up our phones? But when you got on the show, you didn't call us no more.
mm-hmm.
You know, I like Aikisha, but I can be honest and say that she allowed the other ladies to set the groundwork for her
Mm.
and establishing the show just like Melody. Now, you asked the question before, do I think um what's her name was like Melody? Do I think Aikisha is like a Melody? No, I think Letitia is like a Melody in the regard that her and Carlos set up the show and founded the whole situation for everybody else. And now Aikisha's just trying to get back in the mix now that the whole show is set up, and she can just walk into it and pretty much let them know, hey, I got the keys to Fair Street. Now what's up?
Melanie is 30 times smarter than Lakeisha. Letitia. Letitia is not a smart girl.
You think?
First of all, one, Carlos, why didn't you show us not one of the methadone clinics, not even from outside? Two, Letitia, what do you have that office for and what do you do? I know you're just not throwing brunches.
That's why I said it was
We
giving
seen
scam.
what Latrice do. We seen that Tambra works at the radio station, but we have not seen Letitia or Marie's jobs. We haven't seen Essie working nowhere. We have we haven't seen these women doing anything.
I take it easy on Marie. I'm gonna tell y'all why. It's because she has an autoimmune disease. She has lupus, and she be going through some hard days. And that's why, I be like, a little protective over her. I
Well,
get my little people that I'm protective over. You know what I'm saying? So that's all it
Okay, she
is.
has an autoimmune disease and she has an attitude disease because she treats people very nasty. You know why I think she came after Latrice so hard? Because Latrice was accomplished things in a short time, and she didn't like because that girl was younger than her, and she felt like not Latrice should respect her because she an old dog. Well, she have to get respect to get respect. Marie has a nasty attitude. Marie has a serious jealousy spirit. Yes, she do. You know what? Like on these YouTubes, I'm not jealous of anybody. I would try to help everybody, and that's what we got to do. But this woman don't even want to help her. Marie gonna tell everybody that what's her name's wigs are messed up. Hold on, y'all.
But yeah, y'all. I don't know. Um.
I'll be right back, niece. Hold on.
Okay. Um. What were we just at? We got the order of operations queen over here.
she done dropped out on us. Well, all we were saying is how Lakeisha trying to come back in on the scene with Lakeisha.
Oh,
Try-
yeah,
Trying to
yeah.
come back in on the scene and trying to take over Fifth Street.
It's like I like, does anybody own anything on Fair Street? They keep talking about Fair Street, but has anybody bought any buildings or shops on Fair Street?
Is it a historical area at this point, and maybe they have to go through other people in order to do this? I mean, Lakeisha keeps talking about how, her family was on the plantations and a part of this and on this, but does she really have the keys to Fair Street? Is my question.
Right, right. Cause I'm tired of hearing folks talk about stuff on these shows. Just like the 47 acres, living marriage husband, we ain't seen a stick being put up. Like, so when is somebody gonna own something on Fair Street? Like, I
And
can't
now you,
stand these little show storylines that don't follow through on themselves. Like, if
Mhm.
you gonna have a storyline this big and major on the show, you need to have some progress down there.
I totally agree. I don't know what's going on. They just coming up with stuff to keep you interested for the season and thinking you're gonna forget about what happened last season.
Like, girl, like if and with the Scott Manor property, if I see one more stick with a pink flag on it instead of some sticks being put up, I'ma scream. Okay, we don't see them rocks on Scott Manor. We want to see the house being built. We need some concrete to be poured. Something to be done now. I'm tired of looking at dirt and rocks every time we see Scott Manor. Like, I
They
don't see
still
that red
surveying the
clay dirt.
property.
Honey, I don't seen that red clay dirt too many times. So, you know.
While Marcella is before Marcella jumps back in, I'm gonna pull a shameless plug and tell y'all to check into Love and Marriage Huntsville tonight because me, Niecy, and T, and we gonna get this together for y'all on Monday
Yes, yes. Y'all know we be coming with the real shade and the truth, honey.
as
Yeah.
we bow down to Queen Marcella.
No,
Yeah.
no, no. No, y'all don't. Y'all don't have me. Y'all don't. Y'all don't do nothing for my feelings. Y'all know y'all be messing with Miss Wanda trying to strike a nerve. I be in the chat, be saying, drop the link, drop the link, drop the link.
It's like this.
Well,
I
I'm gonna
like
tell
I
you,
tell
y'all,
people.
Mark did apologize to Miss Van and them. I don't know how sincere that is. If you apologize, you're supposed to stop.
Mm,
He's continuing to go on talking about her. And y'all, I'm not gonna have Mark over here on my page because
mm.
I got he struck a nerve with me, and I told y'all he struck a nerve with me, and I just don't believe anybody should ever kiss and tell.
Absolutely, I am with you 100%.
Yeah, you don't kiss and tell. You know that lady did things for you, and you had to come out and say she paid my child support. Well, she would have never knew about his child support if he had never asked or
Mm.
told her, "I'm in this situation. Please help me." Um,
Marcella, I
mm,
want to ask you because you said that. I personally have the idea that kissing and telling is women's business.
yeah,
Personally,
yeah.
okay, okay.
If I want to tell my girlfriend this is what we did. But I told y'all the guy, I'm sure when me and Niecy was down there, we called him on our way to the house that we rented. And he was talking about doing a threesome with me and Niecy. And I was first I thought he was
I
joking,
won't end the conversation, y'all.
but she heard the conversation.
I won't end it.
No, she wasn't in it, but she called. She heard the conversation. And I was like, this, I'm not giving him our address where we staying at. But we did see him that night of the party. He came in some work clothes with a badge on. Everybody,
And his concrete boots that he done been
yeah,
laying
he had
concrete
on some
in.
steel toe boots. You invited to a party, and this is how you came. Like you if you got on the work badge, y'all. That made that my mind start running. He didn't even take a bath. And I was like, no, if he been working and
And he
came.
can't got all up in you, honey.
Yeah, Lord, honey. Oh. But I just knew what we were not going to do. You
I
were
said,
not,
look at you twirling Marcel around to my Tim gonna trick him with one of his crutches.
and then you know what happened? Niecy, evidently Niecy did tell me. that she was going to another club. And I said, "Oh, I remember saying, y'all go ahead and go." But I'm thinking she's saying, "I'm going to the bathroom." And then when I didn't see Niecy around like 20 minutes, I started walking around the club, Niecy, Niecy,
Honey, I
Niecy.
drove up. That was funny to me.
When she called me ugly, that
I
was
said,
horrible.
"Did we
Yeah.
just talk to her? Tell her that we'll get ready to go to the other spot." Like,
I was there to protect me. Lakeisha is one of them who seems rude to me. Letitia, she is. She's stuck up because she would probably think everybody wants her man. Nobody want him. BJ Perkins, he was doing absolutely too much. His mind
my
is
BJ,
there.
that's my baby there.
Yeah, he can
And
come on up. Listen, Carmen Apple said, question, when the voting date coming up, I can't wait. Listen, the voting date right now is early voting in some states. Please check your Google search and find out when early voting is for you. Yesterday, I like to thank Jennifer Love Spewitt for coming up here. I like to thank the doll for coming up here too. But my main focus is on trying to tell y'all what is going on, because some things y'all might not know what's going on in the West Coast and knowing what's going on in the East Coast. Stacey Abrams, Warnock, Georgia is a very important state to us. And they did some gerrymandering in Georgia. They moved a lot of polls where a lot of black people can't get to. I'm hoping Stacey does the same thing she did to turn that state blue. Here, y'all, they are going to the nursing homes and they are picking up white, rich men and women out the nursing home and taking them to the polls. And I'm sure that some of these people don't even know their name, but they're telling them who to vote for.
I can't
I,
even do it this year because I don't have that pre. I ain't never get the pre because I caught cousin
yeah,
19, and I can't even do it because they want you to have a valid COVID card.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna
Um,
be there. Carmen Apple says she in DC. I will be in DC. I'm trying to decide when I'm gonna go because I love DC in the wintertime. I do. Hey y'all, y'all better go over there and look at. I don't know. I got my notifications on for you, Parker, and it comes, and you'll just be signing off. I be missing it, but I hit that replay. I am there, and sometimes Parker doesn't talk nicely about Miss Wanda, but I but I
mm-mm.
respect everybody's opinion. Carmen Apple, wow, I early voted Stacey Abrams, yes. Creepy. Jennifer was great. We need him back, please. We're going to get Jennifer back because I'm going to tell you something which y'all don't know about him. He is a white man. He is a white gay man. And how I saw Jennifer all over these streets, people would always say that he was prejudiced, racist, and I never saw that in him. Hold on.
Y'all, what I will say about Miss Wanda, like I will repeat again, like she was a very gracious host and she was very appreciative of the love that she was being shown,
Yeah, the
and that
doll.
endeared me to her. Like I said, her energy is a little confusing.
Who?
Miss Wanda, because
Oh
she
yeah,
go
yeah.
0 to 100 real quick, okay? But as far as her as a person, I didn't see, as far as us towards us, I didn't see none of that side. Like
Yeah,
she was
and
very gracious, very appreciative, really wanted us to have a good time, and that endeared me to her.
well, honey, let me show y'all what just came out right quick. Herschel Walker says his adult son, who blasted GOP nominee, needs a spanking. Girl, this man got some problems. He said now his son needs a spanking. But y'all, we gotta stay on it. Like, I'm gonna tell you something. Our governor in Virginia, he lied to the black folk here, okay? He told the black folk they was gonna keep the Black history books in school. He told them that, if you don't want your child to wear a mask, you don't have to. And guess what? Right after his inauguration, you know what he did? He said, the schools want you to wear masks, you need to wear masks. And they removed a lot of Black history books out of the schools. Sojourn Truth, Frederick Douglass, they
And
don't.
you know what the reason is, don't you?
Hmm.
If the people get empowered and know their history and get empowered
Hmm.
and quit this foolishness out here in these streets, they know that black and brown people can become the majority in a very short time.
Right. And we just
You
got to
know what
bind
I'm saying?
together.
And it's scary to them.
Yeah, we have to bind together though. But he tricked, and I'm gonna telling you something, everyone. If they are right now in the Supreme Court trying to determine we can't have abortions with our own bodies, what else will they do to women? These
They are
men,
going after
these
some more
men
stuff
know.
now.
These men know that things were turned because women came out in record numbers. Okay. So, they had to lock a little bit more people up and do a lot more to us. But you know what? Women are survivors, black, white, indigenous. We're going to feed our family. If nothing else happened, we're going to figure out a
True,
way.
true.
So, we got to get up and now we got to change things. Tiffany James said, how about Texas suspending the whole police force? Yes. And what's going to
Yeah,
happen?
you Bobby.
Yeah. So
You
what
Dobby.
they say is important now. Crime is more important than abortion matters. It's not. It's not because in Tennessee they saying that a man can sleep with a child as early as 14 years old. But guess what? We don't have enough people in Memphis that will go vote. They saying that Huntsville out of Alabama is the state that a lot of blacks they don't turn out. And Huntsville, Tennessee Alabama is the blackest city in Alabama. We got to get people to up out the vote. In these states that's lagging, we Texas, these states are trying to put blacks behind, Hispanics behind. We never been the majority. They put that in our heads. And guess
Yeah,
what?
that's very true.
Yeah, you got people that's saying that, your vote don't matter. It does. Somebody said Herschel cannot read. Allegedly, is this true? I believe he cannot read. Like I told you, he has been beat
That
up so
man
much
has
on the
massive
football
brain
field.
damage.
I'm telling you, Lord, forgive me for saying it, but he's a walking CTE. I'm gonna tell you why. Because this man has had a lot of domestic violence in his life. He has had a
Mhm.
lot that he's did to women.
Very erratic behavior.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you, Trump has went around to state by state by state. Well, what he did, there is a Democrat running in Arizona right now. He's winning. Let's pray that this man wins because what they did, but I am waiting and I am praying. I'm actually getting on my knees hoping that Liz Cheney runs for president because she stood up against a party of old men with old ways. I heard now it's coming really shortly about the COVID surge. Yes, it's going to be another government shutdown. Absolutely. I've heard that Dr. Fauci came out with that yesterday about another COVID
Yeah, it's
coming
another
here.
surge going on right now, but ain't talking about it on the news.
That's right. They're not going to talk about it on the news, and I'm going to tell you why. Because when they start talking about the COVID on the news, everybody, what's going to happen? We're going to pull back. We're not going to go to restaurants. We're not going to do these things that we would normally do as humans. But y'all, like I told y'all, when y'all go to the supermarket, just pay attention. They're still wearing masks at the doctor's office. They still are wearing masks all these different places where they won't let you come in. And guess what? Y'all see this right here? It says Dallas Fed said inflation surge badly eroding Americans' wage gain. You know what that means? Dallas Fed said inflation surge badly eroding many American wage gains. That means they're not going to be offering you no raises. Come on now. Look, mental health is real. Let Me West is currently in manic state. You
Yeah,
can
he is
see
in a
him.
mental state right now.
Good.
Kanye.
Oh, yes, he's in a manic state. He's not taking his medicine. He's bashing all of his friends. Look, even the thugs coming out burning his Yeezy shoes. Panic and
Why you
isolation. You're right,
throwing
Mark.
up?
Panic and isolation will come out if they announce this COVID is coming, and it is. And guess what? The mayor of New York have announced a state of emergency. He's asked for $1 billion for New York because the Texas governor keeps shipping migrants to New York and dropping them off in Times Square. They have
Yeah.
nowhere to go. They know nobody. I believe it's another setup because politics is trying to kill us. It is.
Mm-hmm.
You're so correct, can't Carmen Apple, and people are not paying attention. Facts. Red Lipstick Hustler, I can verify she was in Cancun. Her butt got stuck in the airport. In Cancun, Mexico, you must wear a mask. Listen, Parker perspective, I spend too much money at the grocery store every week. It is crazy. And guess what, y'all? Start making sure you buy dry beans. Make sure that if you got to cook some food and put them in Glad freezer bags, double it up if you have to. But I'm going to tell you something. Y'all better get adjusted to how we used to have milk back in the day. My mama bought a big dry box of carnation milk because I'm going to tell you the things that we need, milk, eggs, cheese, all of that is really going up. Y'all got to
Mm-hmm.
start making meals that's going to stick to your children's ribs. And
Hey,
guess
Norris
what?
Tony.
Instead of being McDonald's, be Mac Marcela, Mac Niecy, Mac Carmel Apple. Your kids, slow them down
I ain't
from
got no
eating out.
kids.
Well, yeah, including meats. I'm going to tell you something. If y'all can look for a restaurant depot, that's a place where they sell, like we have Murphy's Steakhouse here. Murphy's Steakhouse is a restaurant where they sell meat to restaurants. You can go in there, and where I live at, you can get 40 chicken legs for $25. This is what they sell to the restaurants. So y'all try to look for like Sam's and Crow. What's the other place? Sam's and what is the other place?
Costco,
Also,
Costco. Y'all look for places like that and buy in bulk. Y'all, I'm telling
BJ's.
y'all, BJ's, yeah, they have 163,000 openings for Amazon. You know what I'm saying? McDonald's workers are begging customers to stop ordering adult Happy Meals. And you know why? Because people are saying, y'all, food is so much that we're going to order a Happy Meal. Give us the hamburger and the french fries and stuff in there. Data, you know,
They got a little thing of fries in there. I'm like, Lord.
ooh, hey, y'all, this is my segue because as y'all talking about food, I got to get to cooking dinner for my family, child.
I was
you
getting
look,
ready to say
pork
you got
and
to feed
beans.
them boys.
Yes, I'm about to fix my jambalaya, so y'all keep me in mind.
Okay. I love
All
it.
right.
Thank you,
I
Nate.
love
See you
y'all,
next
y'all.
time. Look, Norris, the gyms, and I'm speaking for all of us, we wish our deepest condolences. You know that we always here for you. Always. er- you need us, we're gonna be here. You know, you can reach out to us in Instagram. You can call me through Instagram or whatever. Um, Load up on everything like hot dogs. Marcela and Clue, the people who did this guy at the post office, breaking into people's mailboxes. Yes, they are stealing people's credit cards. Uh,
Mhm.
Joan B said that is just a conspiracy.
They caught the girl on our route throwing stuff into the dumpster instead
Yeah,
of
they did that.
delivering it.
They did here too. They caught somebody had threw mail
That's the
away in
type
the
of
dumpster.
people, young people we got now. They don't want the word. They want to get on and be, social media famous. They don't want to work. Do you know how I would have felt as a young person with a whole federal post office job back in the day? Like
Mm,
they don't
yeah,
look at these jobs like we used to. We used to look at something for a career. They just want a little job to get a little money, then they out.
yeah. But y'all, they this man sent another bomb over to Japan.
Yes, he did. And it got me worried.
Yep, and y'all, they talking about civil war. Civil war means right here in the United States, whites against blacks. Y'all, we gotta stay prayed up because it's really getting really terrible, y'all. I'm gonna put my email address in here. Look at this. This is my email address. It's coming up.
We are not trying to fear monger over here. That's something that we have always told people. It's not fear mongering. Just take what you could take from what we're saying and stay prepared. If you stay prepared, you don't got to get prepared. But
Mhm.
it's never fear mongering over here. We just tell you what we seen and what we have, what's being reported on media. And sometimes it's not reported on the national news and stuff like that. So we try to keep everybody informed on what's
Inform.
going
But look, Joan Booth said to load up food and toilet paper is just to keep people contained and scared. It's literally to have a nuclear war in a time like this. We have endured a lot worse. Nuclear war, I hope not. I hope we don't get
on.
into that. I said
Like
that
we
we got
definitely
in
can
the movie.
survive a nuclear war, but life
Tiffany,
after a
you are right.
nuclear fallout is something.
Tiffany, you are right. Okay, we are in that movie White House Down. I just pray that everything y'all seen that in Russia, they bought down the bridge to keep young people from leaving Russia to fight. Carmel
They
Apple,
brought that bridge down in Crimea
yeah, they
so that Russia would be cut off from Crimea. And
right,
then they were petty and put up there, "Happy birthday, Mr. President."
yeah.
Marilyn Monroe singing it, saying, "This your gift, Putin." Pow.
Hmm. Okay, what you say, Marcela, exactly. And I thank y'all for that. But we just gotta stay
Elaborate on what,
vigilant,
John?
keep our eyes. For me, Gems, I know we all live in different states. Please, please, please keep us abreast on what's going on in your state because there's a lot of underhanded mess going on. They have did laws while we were preoccupied with other
Mhm.
things. Okay, while we looking at the atom bomb over there, they Congress been passing laws under Mr. 45 that we did not know. Okay, let me see. Joan there is saying that you need to go watch the movie White House Down and then come back and give your opinion.
Do you
You realize,
realize? Oh, go ahead.
go ahead. Do you realize if Russia nukes
Ukraine.
Ukraine, or any other country for that matter, that China and the other countries would turn their back on Russia? You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God.
Putin and
Oh my God.
hmm
Do you not know that there are so many sanctions on Russia right now that the
yeah,
people are hurting over there?
and
And
China is opt to help Russia. From what the guy said last week. He will side with Russia.
so it's like Putin can very much well use nukes. Like, I mean, it's not so far fetched because he's not in his right mind. And it's sad. Um that they got a leader of a country that is allegedly,
I had to put it on mute.
suffering from taking steroids, so it's got his mind messed up. And it's a lot of his generals that don't even agree with what he's doing, but they are scared to walk out and leave because
Right.
they know that they're gonna be killed
Yeah, and have y'all seen
unalive.
a bunch of his oligarchs? They're dead. They saying that they're committing a suicide. No, they're probably being poisoned.
That get yeah, they're being unalive with 2 shots to the back of the head.
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
that's the kind of suicides they do over there. Okay,
Hey, y'all, do me a big, big, big favor. I got a backup page. I got a backup page. Could y'all please go subscribe to Speak with Your Girl Marcela 2? Speak with Your Girl Marcela 2. Please, please, please subscribe. Just keep coming on Speak with Your Girl Marcela 1. But I want to start getting the subscriber count up on Speak with Your Girl Marcela 2. Matter of fact, we're gonna do the Christmas thing on Speak with Your Girl Marcela 2. Marcella and Jim's Philly is here. Hi, Miss Carter. How you doing? Well, y'all need to wake up Joe because Putin ain't playing. Somebody do something. Wake up Joe. That's what I'm saying. And did y'all hear about in DC that that something happened with Kamala Harris's motorcade? And they're trying to say that one of the cars hit the curb. And if one of the cars hit the curb, right, why would y'all hurry up and get Kamala out that car and put her in another car and speed away? They got to protect Kamala, okay? What is understood, Auntie doesn't need to explain. Let's start from facts. I am a veteran. My president lost his son to the war. Go watch the movie. I'll take us down to over my son, to cover my son, I think. Okay. Hey everybody. Hey The Nicole.
hey boo
Superstar
boo.
extraordinaire. Y'all go listen to The Nicole's song. Y'all will love it. Hi, Aunt Niecy. My lady is here. Hey, Marcella Niecy Jims is dropping in
Hey,
for a minute.
Gigi.
Get your mammograms, lady. I think talking about the mammograms, honestly, they called me yesterday and told me I need to get a mammograms. And I was like, I really told the nurse, I'm a 34B. Do I really need a mammogram? And she said,
Yes,
yes, you do. So I'm gonna tell you the last mammogram I got, y'all, it hurt me so bad because I had to stand up on my tippy toes and they had my breast inside of this thing. And it was hurting me. It was hurting me, okay? I just had a scare, but thank
it is,
God it's
you know,
okay. The world's a scary place these days. Pray, y'all. Yes, pray, pray.
it like this. I'd rather go through that little bit of pain than have to go through the pain of dealing with breast cancer.
Yeah,
So,
but I really thought because my breast was so small.
girl,
I mean,
men get breast cancer more
I used
so.
to have like grapefruit, and now I got like prunes. Without Victoria and her secret, I wouldn't even have a nice print up there.
You so
And I don't like pain. I was standing on my tippy toes, y'all. I was like, "Oh, this is hurting me." Ah,
And remember, y'all, this is Titty Awareness Month, is what I
yes,
like to
Miss
call it.
Marcella.
Yes, I like to call it Titty Awareness Month because that's what I got titties. That's what I always had. Okay. And make sure you go over to Now Included. We had a little girlfriend's check-in where I won't there because I was hopped up off these edibles. But they had a girlfriend's check-in yesterday with some of the most active
I will.
Now Included members. So y'all go ahead and go join Now Included. Let me get my uh y'all hear that in the background. That is my dog. I'm sorry. He got bad allergies.
Yeah, my dog had allergies. My husband gave him some. Cancer runs through my family. Blessings. Reach out if you need be. I know support groups, even for scares. Yes, it hurts me, and I am. Y'all, I promise you, I'm gonna go get my. I promise you, I will book my mammogram Tuesday. Y'all know it's a holiday here Monday. Everything is closed.
Yeah. It's
Everything is
Murderer's
closed.
Day. Murderer's Day.
That's Columbus Day.
Murderer's Day.
Mm. Y'all please go apply on I mean apply. Um Speak with your girl Marcela too.
Let me get this link
I got an
for
idea for that
y'all.
page now. Um Subscribe to that page. I exercise and drink milk. Matter of fact, y'all, honestly, on Wednesday at 10 a.m., I have hired me a trainer because I see these little things right here on my arm. I want to start just building up a little bit. Um, and I did that thing about my legs, my strong legs. And so I'm gonna continue to try to exercise through my dancing, but I'm gonna try to put it on right quick before we leave. I ain't gonna put no music on because somebody is striking the heck out of my thing. But I'm gonna show y'all the video, but I ain't gonna play the music. Look, I ain't gonna play the music.
Oh, I got that to post over here.
You know what? Somebody copyright our page again. What are you doing? Look, y'all. I want to show y'all something. I'm only gonna tell my gems.
You
I
were struggling.
I fell on my butt. I could not believe it. When I turned around, I fell, and it was hard for me to get up, right? And guess what I did? That song is a challenge for you to get out down on your knees. And look, y'all, I got down on my knees because I almost fell. Then I fell on my butt, and look, I was struggling right there. Okay,
Still doing better than me.
now this is it. I would give somebody $50 if y'all do that challenge and we pick it out. We'll choose the winner on this page. $50.
Well, let
If
me
y'all
get
gonna,
to work.
hey, you gotta send them the your email so they can send them doing that song. $50. Who can do the song is called Strong Knees or something. Strong Knees. And there's the email right there. Let me put it up here for y'all. entertainmentuncut@gmail.com. If y'all want to enter that contest, we're gonna come up here and we're gonna let people see y'all doing it. But Wednesday I will start my first training. Coming after the exercise, I can do milk. I can't dislike it with a passion. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A lot of people are allergic to a lot of things. I am subscribed. They said I'm subscribed to Marcella too. Please, y'all, subscribe to Speak with Your Girl Marcella too. You did great, Marcella. I had hip replacement, so I can't get down like that anymore. Yes, I am trying to stay very, very y'all, because I will get up on a weekend or on a Thursday night, I'll go to bed and say, Niecy, I'm going out of town. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. I just like to go. And I will just go. Okay, loving it. Okay. How about the 4-year-old old singing Isley Brothers on TikTok? I haven't seen that one
Yes,
yet.
that's on Entertainment Uncut on IG, y'all. If y'all want to see that.
Yeah, y'all go because I put a lot of stuff on IG, me and Niecy. But y'all, I'm afraid to play this. Niecy, she got this on her IG. But y'all gonna see tonight that, how it started. Y'all gonna see something that's gonna really shock y'all tonight. It's going to really shock you all tonight. Where Martell tries to fight Miss Wanda.
But did you notice in that
Spoiler alert.
scene? Did y'all notice in that scene that he was talking to Destiny about Melody? He had a pink fan, just fanning himself, and then I seen another scene where he was talking to Van and was like all had all kind of feminine gestures. Like, is it me? Is it only me? I seen that in him since season one. Is it only me that sees he's super feminine?
Are you talking about Martell?
Yes.
Have I told you that he likes to go down to Atlanta and play baseball?
Really? Oh
If
my
y'all
god.
think he has not batted for the other team, y'all crazy. Ladies in the chat, that cook. So Miss Gigi's not talking about me. No. Y'all started y'all holiday food shopping. Y'all, I have sent a lot of
I
recipes
ain't cooking
to
like that
Niecy.
this year.
I don't think I'm gonna cook like that. Parker's perspective says I am ready to be shocked, y'all. I'm gonna tell you something. Melanie was to me, how I heard the story. Melanie was no, you can talk that mess, but Miss Wanda is about that life. Good afternoon, Marcela. Hey, Eliam, how are you today? Remember
Thank
what
God. I do know that there are some effeminate men that are
no,
not
Ariane
gay.
had already told us. She said it.
Like I do realize that because people are real sensitive these days.
Well, let me
I know that there are some men that just was raised by women that act like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying with Martell, I just feel like his womanizing is a cover because he really like the other side more, in which there's nothing wrong with that unless I just want people to live their truth. Whatever your truth is fine with me.
well,
But I just
Ariane
see
had
that
already
in
told y'all. And another thing. It was a question asked. Now, say I'm a man and another man is performing oral on me. Does that mean I'm gay?
yes.
That's not how they look at it. Yes, ma'am, price is too high. Won't be buying a holiday food next month. Cost too high. Y'all get your turkeys now and throw them in your deep freezer.
At a minimum, you buy if you participate in male on male sex, ain't that the definition of gay?
Um, Listen, I'm telling you that
It's
there
gay
are men
sex.
saying if they receive oral sex, that is not being gay.
Really?
That's what they saying. Yes, Gloria. You know I gotta talk on my Miss Wanda. And y'all, I told y'all Miss Wanda coming back up here. So you think tail is feminine, never really picked that up, perhaps a metrosexual. Let me tell you something. Uh a lot of things that happened with him when he been running to Atlanta. Yes, ma'am, you're gay. But there has been a lot of people that say that when you receive, just because you receive doesn't mean I am.
So
And
what about receiving the other part?
listen, I'm gonna
The
tell you,
one now they're trying to they with that they try to say the one that actually giving might not necessarily be gay, but it's gay sex.
listen, I'm gonna tell you, it's not of God. Okay, it's not of God. And like I said, I don't have a problem with people doing what they want to do because that's their life. But both people are. If you are entertaining that, you're gay. Just say I'm gay, and that's it. I mean, you know, there's married men that I know that are on the download. There's married men that I know that him and his wife are full participant on different, different kinds
I,
of things.
I don't even get into the
You'll
rights
see that
and
tonight,
wrongs or whatever. I'm just for people living their truth. Like, don't
Aaron.
lie to me.
Yeah, right.
Don't lie to the female you going with. Be like, I do this time to time, but I want a relationship with a woman. Some women will accept that with no problem. I just like for people to live their truth,
I want
whatever that may be. Because I have no right to judge anybody. Because like I've told y'all many times before, I dipped over
yeah.
in the lady pond. Not because necessarily that I was gay, but I participated in gay sex.
Well,
So
okay.
so that made me bisexual during that time.
Right. So, was you gay?
Huh?
Did you consider yourself being gay?
No, I didn't consider myself being gay, but I'm telling myself I'm participating in gay sex. Like it's a choice for me. Um, but I was living the life of a bisexual person.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, either you like one and don't like the other, or you like one more, or you like both the same. Like, just live your truth. But in my
Yeah.
case, I knew it was more like almost like a compulsion.
Mm,
Like, like I told people my background, like I was molested by a man and a woman.
mm-hmm,
So I had those feelings towards women, but I ain't never want a relationship with a woman
mm,
type thing, if you get what I'm saying.
yeah.
So, but in reality, I was having gay sex.
Mm, mm. Okay. So Miss Gigi asked, "Do you think Tell is feminine?" Never picked that up. Miss Gigi, I need you to go to the show that Carlos did and invited Martel on the show, and Carlos asked Martel to dance for him. Do you remember that?
Hmm.
He was very inviting to Carlos, and Carlos was loving it. What happened to Martel and Sheree? Sheree dumped him for somebody with some money, girl. She dumped him. She with a trainer now, y'all. Yes, I agree. Niecy, you are honest. That is very nice. Niecy, I already knew that. They doing too much in their relationship. Look, Sheree is trying to jump on the next smoking dollar because taxes getting ready to come up in Georgia. You need to. She said your wine ain't hitting on nothing. Let me go ahead and leave you alone. Let me go
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
ahead and leave you alone. But y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. It's gonna be a big thing going on with Mia and her husband and his family, y'all. I heard, now this is only for my gems, and I'm gonna say allegedly. I heard that Gordon thinks Mia spends too much of his money. So he wanted his brother to take the money in case Mia left him. He wouldn't have to give her hardly anything. Can you see that? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that they cut off Mia's money and he has to protect his money because his wife is doing what she want to do and spending too much. And then if she divorces Gordon, she won't get enough. She won't get a lot of money at all because now the family done took it over and took away his power. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Mm.
There might be some truth in it. Hey, I thought y'all were off. I was getting ready to hit the replay. No, we off. Hi, University with Marie. How are you? I miss you, girl. Your reminder saved. Hit the replay. Let me turn this off. But listen, y'all. Carlos was preaching a word last night to the Bell Collective reunion. It absolutely was. He was telling Latrice, stay young. If you don't want a baby, you don't have to have one. But he also was getting on Glenn's tail. But guess what? That was the storyline. Glenn don't want to hear that. Glenn gonna keep cheating on Letitia, and she's gonna keep running to her mama's house and running back home. Hey Marie, welcome. I love you. Yes, I love. That's my lipstick girl. That was my thought about Mia and her husband because there was no ring of truth with her words. She's ignorant. Y'all, I'm telling you
Hey, Marie.
that how in the world can you stay? How can this man stay with you and you're talking about his grown kids calling them lazy? No, you were spending up the money. And the way Gordon could save his company without giving it to you is to have somebody take it and you're going to be fighting on your own. I'm going to tell you that family moved in to protect Gordon. This move by Gordon's family is save G from Mia, plain and simple. Because y'all, Mia been going out to the club with her friends, leaving the churn for days and telling him to just I don't need you and this and this. But if she tries to divorce him in DC, he would be giving her half the company and everything. I heard that this is what he wanted to happen, allegedly. 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 So he would have, if Mia files for divorce, she's not getting no money from payroll. And if she wants a divorce, she could end up getting $300 or $400 child support for the kids because they got Gordon now more working for the company than being an owner. They saying that the other people voted him out. He's no longer on the board. The teacher looks like she's got a BBL. And I'm gonna also tell y'all that none of this will be on the show. None of this about what Gordon's family is doing will be on the show. And then she's now, you see what kind of snake she really is. She started talking about Gordon's kids. She came out with another story that was lengthy, long, and taking a stab at his whole family. I'm going to watch Bell Collector for the first time today, binge watching. Y'all be sure to be here because I am doing the Beverly Hills reunion. It's some stuff coming down. Listen, they done cut Kyle tail out the whole family. Kyle is ousted from in real time. Real time, they have cut Kyle out because they're saying that Kyle knew about the nonsense that Lisa Renner was about to bring to the party. The family member put their business out here. They sure did, but they don't care.
Well,
Very
you
clear
know,
statement.
G liked the fact that Mia would let him do anything sexually. Like she brought girls home and all that stuff like
Right.
that.
Because
So
she didn't want him touching her.
so that was his soul tied to her. You know, she was down for anything. So
Mm. Well, honey, she put a letter up there yesterday that's deeply going in against his family. Look, listen, y'all. Look at Mia taking pictures on vacation alone without her husband. This is another day. Listen, she was in the islands, but now she's coming out with more dirt on her family. And she said, oh my God, this woman is about to shut down some things. But they're going to shut her down. They're going to tell her to leave. And she ain't going to want the kids getting $400 child support. Let me tell you, let me show you this. I got to show y'all where Mia out with her friends. Look at this. Mia is having a good time and documenting making her husband look all kinds of crazy. Do you understand me? She is out
well,
in the
that's on him. He decided to go to the gentleman's club for an entertainer, and that's what she gonna do, entertain.
mm-hmm. Well, she's been going on a lot of trips without him, and she's doing a lot of things. And they saying that she might be getting ready to jump ship, and if she jumps ship, then it looks like he's lost his job and his money and everything. And that is very smart. I smell a divorce real soon. Me and Mia dated the same guy in Charlotte, North Carolina. He met her when she was a stripper. Yes. Let me tell you something. Mia isn't very smart. She isn't. And guess what? The family says she has been running
Wait a minute.
through.
The real Lindsay Hustle said she dated a guy, the same guy.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The real lipstick hustler.
Girl, you know,
She
yeah,
lives in
I,
she lives in
I need to
Atlanta.
read the
She
book.
didn't say they dated at the same time.
I ain't saying that. I'm just saying her books probably good. I need to read them. You got
They are
something
good.
for that in
But look
there.
at this. A woman opens up about how she almost got kidnapped at Walmart. And y'all know where that is, right? Georgia. Georgia.
Y'all don't be parking in between these white vans or these big pickup trucks and stuff like that where you nobody can't see. on
Y'all,
either
I hate to
side of
say
you.
this. I hate to say this. They're getting smarter than us. You know what they're doing? They are having a woman say, "Ma'am, I'm lost. Can you tell me where they are, where I need
Uh-huh.
to go?" And they are getting you. They are taking
Uh-huh.
you. I'm listening while cleaning chicken. You and girl, you know you can cook. Not her husband. She's not talking about the red lipstick hustler said it wasn't her husband. Who
Oh,
just
I knew that. I knew that.
who said that she didn't work at Onyx? She did work at Onyx, wearing the little dresses. She tried to convince us that the dresses she wasn't wearing. Y'all, I got to show
According to
y'all
her,
this.
they wore evening gowns.
Y'all want to show y'all this. Y'all pay attention to. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it. I think Niecy, you got it on entertainment. Your life does not. Oh wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Y'all
Yeah.
look at her
Some people be
talking.
like, God can't disappoint you. You know, he's a good father. He is. You know, and he has the best intentions for you. His plans are to prosper you. Yeah. Bring you to an expected end, but your life does not. Oh my God.
Her wig fell off, y'all, at an interview.
Yeah, I believe she did that for that to go viral because ain't no way I'm going on nobody's show with a headband wig and I ain't got my combs inserted. Like, girl, bye. You don't
Yeah.
never know what's real or fake these days. But whenever she was like, Ninja, and he fell back laughing, that was the funny part of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. And Gordon better watch it. What you might be trying to do to me or your family might really try to do it to you. Because let me tell you something about that. Gordon used to be married, and like his wife, like Mia said, to a plain Jane, somebody who don't look good. Gor- Gordon Thornton's ex-wife. This is his ex-wife right here. Do you see his ex-wife?
Oh, Lord.
Did you pull her up? Is on Stars Offline. Stars Offline. Deborah Poole.
Oh,
Gordon.
no, I was finna show another funny video.
Oh look, Deborah Poole. Gordon Thornton's ex-wife, age, job. Deborah Poole and Gordon Poole were married before they got divorced and parted ways, but neither Deborah nor Gordon spared information on each other. But now, guess who's sparing information on Miss Deborah? Mia. Insulting her and calling her out her name. This is his wife, y'all. This is his ex wife. And he
Mm,
barely left her with anything.
Lord have mercy.
Mia broke them up. I was in Kroger's and a lady's wig fell off. Look, Mia broke that up. I parked far away. Look, what did they play me like that on live TV? Carrie Parker and Carrie pocket knife and pepper spray. Lily about the Kroger wig. Yes. Marva. Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna play it. I guess I am.
I have not. It's very comfortable though.
Yeah.
A little cozy.
I think it's from the furniture collection, wasn't it?
Really? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, it's the Raymore and Flanagan design team put this together. It's really nice. That actually is our floor director's couch in a basement somewhere.
I was wondering why he was trying to sit on me, but yeah.
Well, now,
Now we know.
what in the heck's back? What is that? Oh, there's change. What else? What is you got?
Candy wrappers.
Candy wrappers and stuff like that. Yeah.
Plastic on the sofa. The only thing that's making me feel not horrible about this is it's also a Beyonce song. So.
Oh, there you go. But have
He
you
said,
worn
there
this
you
before?
go.
Yeah.
They were clowning her
I
on her
used to wear
outfit.
dresses like that with boots in New York. I mean, maybe he's receiving his karma for how he did his ex-wife. And guess what, y'all? He had a child. He had a daughter, and he left her. Give it to us, Marcela and Niecy. Love y'all, T. Yeah, his daughter name was Debrica Ponder, but the fact that Debrica's family and relationship section speaks the same as she stated. Deborah Parker is her mother and Gordon as her father. It's sad. Okay, and they said, "Where is Deborah Poole today?" Deborah Poole still resides in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, where she still works as a chaplain at a community home care hospice, talking about her
Oh,
relationship.
wow.
So you left a chaplain for a stripper.
Yeah, she won't get no head or bring no other women in the bed. That was his problem.
And she's 69 years old as of 2021. She was born in 1952. Also, she received birthday wishes from her kids every year. Furthermore, she's a Pisces. That's her zodiac sign. She said she was born to her anonymous father and her mother, Leslie Cooper. She went to Elizabeth City State. Now, this is North Carolina, where Mia could be sued. Okay.
Hmm.
At the end, let me tell you something else about her. They're having 3 daughters. They had 3 daughters. On top of what they went on having 3 daughters, Frances, um, Dolores, this is the mama. Meanwhile, Deborah grew up with her sister. Okay, I don't want to hear all that. Deborah's
So how is she knocking her hustle? How did you say something about her being a stripper?
I told y'all that those fools will leave their kids quick, just sad. No, I'm not knocking her hustle, Miss Joan. I'm not knocking her hustle, but what I'm saying, he left and cheated on his wife with a stripper, and he left a family, and now the stripper is coming to take his money. You don't know the story. Y'all, I know Joan very personally. So much of uplifting women that Joan, stop.
Oh, she
That is
over there
my
deceived.
daughter.
I
She's
thought it
in,
was.
she in the room with me, y'all.
She
Say something,
trolling.
Joan. Say hi.
She trolling.
Say something, Joan.
Hey, quit trolling, Joan.
She is trolling me. Get off my page before I block you. Mia carries a
Uh-uh.
Jezebel spirit. You can see all over her. And he's married. That is my daughter, y'all. She is in here trolling. The other news station in Philly, Alex and Mike. That's our news station in Philly, Alex and Mike. I'm about to block Joan. Joan is in here laughing and trolling me. You hear? She over there. Sorry. About to block her. And and she want me to ignore her
Tell her to say
statement.
hi, mom.
Joan, everybody want to hear you say hi, mom.
Hi, Mom.
Say it again, Joan, louder.
Hi, Mom.
That's not London's mom. That is not London's mom.
That's
That's
that
my
yoga
other
style,
daughter
honey.
who's home from college. I mean, well, she's still doing school, but she's doing it here. She gets on somebody's nerve. Let me see. I don't have a picture of Joan lately on. Joan, send me a picture in my Instagram of you. The one you got up there. That's your Instagram picture. I can't show people what you look like.
All right.
Where you gonna send it at?
I was just gonna send it to your phone.
Okay, how you gonna send it to my phone? Where is it going? Instagram?
I'll just send. I'll send.
Messages.
Send it to my messages or whatever. Oh, y'all want y'all to watch this video right quick, right quick, right quick, right quick. You
So my buddy goes to meet this young lady on this app.
wait a minute.
It don't sound right. So she said, "Oh, when you come down here, I'll cook for you and I'll do this." I said, "Wait a minute. You gonna stay at her house?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "She got kids, right?" He said, "Yeah, bro, don't do that. She's not nothing." That's. Man, let me tell y'all something. I was just on the phone.
This about Mel and Van.
I'm gonna put y'all up on some.
I don't know how to play it.
I'm gonna teach y'all.
But Ricky said, this is why Mel and Van throw shade. Y'all gonna see it. Ricky said, oh my God.
Let me see, can I find it?
Ricky Smiley is not playing. All right, here's my daughter. This is my daughter, Joan, who is in the back trolling me on my page. This is Joan. She's right back there. Or the other daughter, right. This is Joan right here. All right, y'all.
What's that? What's under the post? What's in the caption?
Let me see. It's in my story. I'm trying to figure out how to.
What? I'm in on the phone.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see how you.
Watch you y'all meet on TikTok, bro. Don't lie, bro. This on everything, bro. I drove for. Go watch that video. I've been saying this for the longest on this app. So I'm gonna tell you what happened to my friend. So my buddy goes.
It says
I'm down right. So she said, "Oh, will you?"
Is it on Ricky Smiley Morning Show or Ricky Smiley?
Oh no, it's him doing a TikTok. Basically, what he was saying about them, they're manipulators. And
okay, I'm on the right video then. I didn't even know what was on in the caption, but I clicked that because I saw liars and manipulators. Okay, so let me share the screen.
She's pretty, Marcela. Thank you. You know I will, Marvin. You know I will. Adorable Joan, thank you. They say you're adorable. I don't see you trolling that. Well, thanks. There you go. Who lies?
I was just on the phone with one of my employees. I'm gonna put y'all up on some little game.
And look who liked the video.
I'm gonna teach y'all
Letitia Scott.
Some wisdom and knowledge that my grandparents taught me, especially my granddad. My granddad, when granddaddy died 3 years ago, granddaddy was 92 years old. He was almost 93. I have a painting of my granddaddy right here. That's my granddad right here. That's Ernest Smiley. Let me tell you some of the things I learned from him. See, what I understood, what I learned from him, a lot of people ain't gonna like you. Okay. And let me tell you something. A lot of people that don't like you are not good people. Let me tell you something. If you're a good person, most of the people that like you are gonna be good people. You understand? There's a lot of people that hate you. Let me tell you something. You know who liars hate? You know who liars hate? Liars hate people that they can't lie to. Manipulators hate people that they can't manipulate. Users hate people that they can't use, and on and on and on and so forth, or whatever. So when all these people don't like your ass because you won't buy into their bullshit, then what they try to do is label you. Then if they can't get what they want to get out of you, then they try to label you and make it appear as something is wrong with you. When you got that feeling deep down in your gut, that gut feeling about somebody, and you don't feel good about them, you know, the ones that be laughing, the ones that give you a goddamn nickname that you didn't ask for. Ricky is a nickname. It ain't Rick, it's Ricky. My real name, Broderick. Ricky is, when people start trying to do little stuff like that and little manipulative stuff to try to get in real good with you so they can impose their manipulation on you, and you see through that shit. And once you see through that shit, they see that they can't get through. And you just, it's something about that person because they're trying too hard. Because good people that get together, they're going to have a natural bond. And we don't have to try. I don't have to try with Steve because I'm a good person. Or just with most of them comedians and stuff and different people. I don't have to try because I'm naturally a good person. So natural attracts natural. But the people that lie and manipulate, they go out of their way to try to get in good with somebody. and with their manipulative behavior and their gifts and their nicknames and their sweet talking and over and articulation and oh my God and da 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 da. Don't be fooled by these people. You better ask God. If you don't pray, ask God to give you nothing else. Ask God to give you a spirit of discernment. It's real. I'm 54 years old and I can see right through a person like an x-ray machine if they walk down them damn steps. If they come down them steps, I know what they all about inside and out within 3 or 4 seconds. When the minute they open their mouth, I know what they all about. And then I shut down. I be nice and I'm always respectful. But boy, when I tell you I had that wall up and I set them boundaries on their ass quick, and once you set them boundaries on their ass, they don't like your monkey ass no more. Because see, they can't manipulate you, they can't use you, they can't lie to you, so they don't like you. And once they don't like you, then they label you. If you don't ask God for nothing else, ask God to, Lord, give me the spirit of discernment, and start hanging around some old people. Hey, knowledge is power. Old people got it. Hang around men in their 60s. Hang around women in their 60s and their 70s. They'll put you up on game. They see right through stuff. Boy, I got the mind of a 90-year-old. Thank you, God, for Ernest Smiley. That's right. Ernest Lee Smiley put me on game and kept me on game. And them damn grandmamas ain't nothing to play with too. Because there were just certain people. My grandma said, Rick, I don't know what it is. I just don't like her. Because I had my grandmama and my granddad, they had that spirit of discernment. Take that, share this video, stay smart. Don't let people use you and manipulate you. Users don't like people that they can't use. Liars don't like people that they can't lie to. Manipulators don't like people that they cannot manipulate. Take that and run with it. I had two of my mentees in the same week, had people to text them and say, you know what? You sound like Ricky Smiley. You must have been hanging around Ricky Smiley, because I taught them how to set boundaries. Set boundaries and stand strong on your principles. Stand strong on your principles and don't let nobody manipulate you, use you, mistreat you. You already know what it is. You know they ain't shit when they walk through the door. That's for the spirit of discernment. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.
Ricky Smiley had plenty of kids. You think them women ran up on Ricky Smiley and took his money? No. Ricky Smiley ended up with his children. And when they got grown, you were too grown, he put you out. I'm telling you, we all need to ask the Lord for
Boundaries
discernment.
are so healthy, y'all.
Who?
I said boundaries.
Yeah.
Boundaries is healthy because it helps protect your peace whenever you set boundaries with people.
Yes.
No, I can't do this for that amount of money. No, I can't do this. No, I can't loan you $2,000. No, this, no, that. And people will begin to hate you being not being in that situation where you can use them.
And
And
he
he
right.
spoke a little bit fast in that whole video.
He really right. See, I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna survive all this mess going on. Cause we listened to our grandmamas, and while our grandmamas was teaching us a lesson, we was trying to be fast. She was popping them beans and making skillet cornbread and stuff like that. And we're gonna be all right. You know, I'm telling you, I remember going down to the country and seeing one of my grandmamas, do you know, she was wiping her, took a paper bag and put it all together and kept doing that. She would just take up the paper bag from the grocery store and just kept doing that. And then when she ain't had no toilet paper, she went in that box and pulled out that paper bag that she had softened up and wiped her butt with it. See,
I
there's ways.
used to use the yellow pages.
Oh yeah, oh, I ain't never used no toilet paper. I mean, no phone book on my butt, but
I used
I
to
get
sit
it
there,
very
take that
confused with
paper and
Google
you
people.
got to rub it down now so it won't cut your butt up. Because if you don't rub it down to get it soft, you'll end up with a
Ricky, no lies
whole.
detected. All
Yeah,
truths and facts.
you got to get the paper soft so you can use it.
I thought you said that he said that it was in regards to Miss Van Melanie. He didn't say that. I did say that. But when I seen the video again, y'all, let me show you the video so y'all will know. Well, why I said that.
Well, watch you y'all meet on TikTok, bro.
Wait a minute.
I'm in on the phone. It's all right.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna show y'all.
So she said, "Oh, will you?"
Look at this. What
Let
it
me tell
say?
y'all something.
This
I
is
was just
why
on the
Van
phone
and
with
Mel
one of
throw
my employees.
shade.
I'm gonna
Y'all
put y'all
can't
up on
see
some
it.
little game.
This is why
And I'm gonna teach
y'all
y'all
bloggers hate me.
some wisdom and knowledge that my grandparents taught me, especially my granddad.
This is why I said that.
Oh, so Mark posted it.
I'm not sure. Look on his page. Let me look on my page. All I know, it came up. I can see it, but see, I'm telling you, that's what I saw. That's why I said Mel and them. Did you see it up there on Mark page?
Not on his.
Who?
Somebody must have reposted it and added that.
Not me. I don't see it on his page either. I see that Ricky Smiley thing on his page. Oh, look.
Yeah, he did it. He reposted it.
Oh, he did that.
Uh-huh.
But this came off of my TikTok this morning. So yeah, that's why I see it. I don't want y'all to think I'm saying it. Look, I couldn't care less. Never feel intimidated by someone else's foolishness. Amen. I can see it. I'm not my problem. If people feel some type of way, amen.
All I can be is me, y'all. And
Mm-hmm.
whenever I come up here, I give y'all how I am all the time. Like,
Woo! Look
so,
what just happened in the news.
oh Lord.
Herschel Walker wife exchanges texts with woman who claims to be the mother of one of his children.
Oh, all the skeletons dropping.
Ooh, this is in People Magazine. People Magazine. Politics. The woman who did not provide her identity claimed that Herschel Walker has not seen their 10-year-old son in 6.5 years.
Oh yeah, that's the same one then.
That's today.
Right, that's the same one though. It's a 10-year-old that
Right. This came out today at 1:21.
So does he have 2 10-year-olds then?
Never had a Mel, never had a butt, but now she has one. Y'all, Mel coming out with a new show. We gotta see what it is. Y'all better keep up.
Impact TV is coming on tonight at 7:00.
Oh, what coming on?
Her new show.
What is it called?
I forgot.
What
Body,
station?
money, something like that.
What station?
Impact TV. Whatever
Put that in
channel
the
that
chat.
is. You could find it on Roku. I think they said if you go in the App Store, for
What's the name of
Apple
the show?
phone. My Body and Money, I think that's what the name of it is. And they said if you got Direct TV, like you could just go to it on Direct TV on Impact Channel.
Can
I don't know,
can you show a little preview? I mean, can you show what it look like? Mind, Body, and Money.
I'll see.
Amazon Prime.
No, I can't because she said that all the shows are live and you got to watch them live.
No, I'm saying, they don't have a preview?
Wait a minute, let me see if she got anything on her page.
Amazon Prime, I think. Did y'all see Mel's lips? They look a little done. Oh, girl, them people don't know they're going to be looking like monsters after putting all that crazy stuff in their body. Everything Ricky said was true. Glad it was clarified that Ricky didn't make that post. That's how misinformation is spreaded. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, where I was able to show y'all where I saw the Mel and Miss Van. Thank you. I appreciate that. Impact is owned by Impact Magazine. Impact Magazine. Okay. Is that the name of the show, Lipstick Lily? What is the show about, Miss Gigi said?
Mind, Body, Money. She go through different topics and stuff, and I guess I don't know, child. But let me see, can I see anything on it over here?
Okay, let me see.
Mind,
Body, and Money on Roku.
Impact TV.
It says Mind, Body, Soul is a lifestyle channel that aims to infuse happiness and good health.
Uh-uh. I did a screen record of her this morning talking about the show.
Okay, can you play it?
Um, Let me see, can I get it up right quick on my
Is that
phone?
the name of the show? Mind, Body? Because
Um, I'm gonna just put it so y'all can hear because a couple of notifications came up that I don't want y'all to see. But we're gonna play the part where she's talking about
Off
the
sale
show.
on my entire skincare yesterday around noon. It ends on tonight. So make sure y'all tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Make sure you guys tune
Wait a
in.
minute, let me roll back a little bit.
So
yeah, what's it?
head over to the site. Second thing, Mind Body Money comes on tonight. So make sure y'all tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Make sure you guys tune in. Super, super proud of my production company, Tilted Crowns Productions, for being a part of this process and getting the show sold and, all of that. We're so happy. We're still excited. Last week was the first
Mind,
episode.
Body,
Great
Money.
reviews. I read y'all's DMs. I read y'all's comments. Glad y'all are enjoying it. I saw a lot of you guys said, there were some nuggets that you were able to take that you feel like you can use in your business. And that's what's up. So, Mind, Body, Money. Make sure y'all tune in. It's on Impact TV. If you have Apple, you can go to the App Store and Apple download it. You have to watch it live. Okay. That's how I watched it last weekend on the app. So you have to watch it live. But go ahead and get that out the way. Or you can also, if you go to your cable networks, because it is on some cable, Comcast and stuff, but you got to look and see what channel it comes on. But 7 p.m.
Impact
right
TV.
after that, go to my story if you're confused. But right after that, it's Love and Marriage Huntsville on OWN. So we're going to do Mind, Body, Money at 7. Love and Marriage Huntsville comes on at 8 Eastern Standard Time. So
Comcast
they're
channel
not
259.
conflicting in time. Okay, so you can watch one, and you can watch the other. Okay, somebody want me to pin the code. Hold on. The code for it's on my feed, y'all, and it's in my story, but I will still pin the code. Yeah, it does come on Direct TV too. Let me type it.
Somebody put
M&M
the
Kids.
thing for Direct
So
TV
there we go.
too.
I'm gonna pin it for you
I'm
guys.
trying to
Somebody
wait till
said
it's
mail
over.
day. Hey, I feel like that too. I'm so excited.
I'm a
Right
pass
after
on that too,
Love
Miss
and Marriage
Gigi.
Direct TV channel 380.
Okay,
And
380.
it's also
I'm trying to
available
pin it.
on Roku.
It's
Coming
7
on
o'clock.
7
There we
p.m.
go. There's the code.
Um,
And it's
Michelle Carter said Verizon is Impact 787, Mind, Body, Money. Denise Marshall said no thanks. I don't want to see her in anything else. I had enough of her. She's draining. It comes on at 7 o'clock, y'all. I better hope that look, she's showing a little preview, which I did put in our community page. I put it in our community page about in the gyms right now community page about Mind Body, Melanie Sheree new show, Fabulous Mind Body. I put it in the gyms Speak with Your Girl My Soul community page, and y'all get to see it. And it's a brother and sister show, I guess. Y'all go watch the little thing up there. We'll see what it's all about. All right. But I don't know. I'm so tired. I just been waiting for this fight the whole time. And so I'm ready for that. But her production company is called Tilted Crowns. Y'all can look up tiltedcrowns.com and look up some of her
Oh, excuse me.
look at some of her look up some of her things on Tilted Crown and see what's her next projects and stuff like that. Um, I love y'all. I'm ready to get off of here. It's 5:46. I came on at 3 o'clock. I'm gonna take my little ones to go get some ice cream. And, Joan gonna jump in the car because she want to get ice cream too. Joan, I hope you hit the like button and you subscribe
Hit
to.
the like button, Joan.
Y'all be sure to subscribe to Speak with Your Girl Marcela too. Please subscribe. Speak with Your Girl Marcela too. After the new year, I want to be doing some things over there, talking about generational curses, how to break them. We want to do some activities over there. And y'all, it's almost time for a game night. We gotta have us a game night. So before I leave, let's do one question for the game night. And I'm gonna write down, wait a minute, I'm right here. I'm gonna do one question. Might be a special guest. Oh my God. Um,
Come on, Joan. Come on
okay,
over
the
here with us
question
one night.
is, I'm gonna write down 3 answers, okay? Um, these are celebrities that go by only first names. By one name. Okay, here you go. Celebrities that go by only
And
one
I
name.
answer.
Name 3
And I
celebrities.
answer.
No. Celebrities that go by one name.
Cause those came up like 1 minute. One
Okay, you
second,
gotta
I
name
mean, my
three. You gotta
brain.
name 3. All right, the red lipstick hustler.
I
Beyonce,
was thinking
and Nelly.
Madonna, Cher, and Beyonce. For some reason, those are the first three came to my mind.
Y'all, let's do a game night. What's a good night to do a game night, Niecy? On Speak with Your Girl Marcella too, where there will be money giveaways. $10. Mel, Nelly, and Denzel. Who is Mel? Rihanna, Drake, and who is that?
Adele.
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 Adele. Okay. We want to have game night
Um,
on Speak with Your Girl Marcella 2. Speak with Your Girl
Wed-
Marcella 2. Y'all gotta
Wednesday.
just subscribe. And I promise you, subscribers, we're gonna win money. We're gonna win. Matter of fact, I need to send Red Lipstick Hustler some money so she can send out her book. I got 2 books that I'm sending out from uh yep, the Bishop and everybody. Rihanna real name is Robin. Yep. Diddy.
Lord, not Diddy. You
Uh,
know, him and Maze in a rap battle right now. It's the
oh Lord.
strangest rap battle of all time.
Well, Maze is trying to say that Diddy did some stuff to him, like took his money and
Um,
stuff like that. So,
well, Diddy said he owes him $3 million for a second album he never made.
Joan, I'm gonna block your tail. She tell me she'll be a special guest next week. So y'all, let's plan that. We will announce that this week. I promise y'all. We're gonna have a game night on Speak with Your Girl Marcella. We're gonna have and guess what? It might be my special guest might be Tim. Not
Oh,
mm,
let me speak about the BET Hip Hop Awards right quick.
yeah.
Y'all, whenever I was watching that, my husband was coming back through here and was laughing at me because he was looking at the look on my face. I'm saying I'm trying to watch this now so I can blog about it. And what I ended up blogging about it, nothing. Because I knew the whole night was gonna be full of BS because they let that song um
I'm
a
F
bit
R
free.
E E
Uh-huh.
free.
Uh, that let that win. I said, "Oh Lord, this getting ready to be bad." And then gonna give Trina the I Am Hip Hop Award.
From
You gonna give it
I'm
a
from the 305. I like to thank Trick. And I was like, Lord.
and then they let the album of the year was Carisha. You know, the city girl. I'm like, man, that whole hip hop mess, they need to just go ahead and put it back into a little section of the BET Awards because
Right.
I feel sorry for the children now because they don't know good music.
I know. She talking about I'm FREE free. I said, and that's a song. But y'all heard that Offset slept with old girl.
Saucy.
And so what's so crazy, Offset allegedly slept with Sweet All, with a Sweetie Saw. And they stopped making money because of that. Please. Listen, y'all. Go look up
Yeah,
Marilyn
well, she got
Monroe
a
called
song that
Blanca on
said
network. Good movie. Very
that tell
sad how she,
men that
huh?
sleep with her that don't say nothing. Said she'll mess with her best friends. Man, just don't say nothing.
Well, you know what? He better worry about Cardi because right now he don't have no group and he ain't making no money. Child Marcela with all that energy. Yes, that's her name, Sweetie.
Oh, sweetie.
My thing is, you gonna leave a Cardi B for a Sweetie. Lord, please help him. You can't even get a 30 free trial. Y'all, sweet lady, I mean not sweet lady, East Red Lipstick Hustler said let's do it next Saturday. Sabado. Let's do game night. I'm gonna put some questions down. We're gonna have some money spinning. Um, I'm gonna give Red Lipstick Hustler Lily some money. So whoever win, we can sing she can send you out a lipstick and I'll pay for the postage and all of that. We need to have some fun. We need to make a night of sipping some hot chocolate. Y'all, we got to stay prayed up. Yep, I
I'm just
believe
sipping
it.
on hot chocolate now.
And hot chocolate with a shot of hen dog. Okay. No.
Whenever
On
I sip
Amazon.
honey, it ain't no hot chocolate.
Yeah, it be a lot going on in Atlanta, honey. Lily can tell you it be the finest men, the finest. And they married. They might be professionals. And they out at the club. And you think he looking at you and you standing
You
at the
looking
bar
at your
saying,
man.
hey, and he looking over you with a dirty eye, looking for other men. Ain't
And
that something?
like I said again, I don't have no problem with it as long as you living your truth. And being on the down low is not living your truth. Okay.
Hmm.
Let me know what I'm participating in. Okay.
So how y'all feel about next Saturday? Next Saturday game night. We'll say 7:30. Let's say 8 o'clock, cause we can play for an hour. The
Not
fine,
gay. Also got a girlfriend.
the
Good
finest with
God.
wives are gay. Also have a girlfriend. The
Now that
finest with wives are gay. Also have a girlfriend. A side chick, just in case they get popped. They can say, I'm with her, and they'll protect the man. Ain't that some mess, y'all?
that's too much meat in the
When the
body of
John
fluid.
Brown ham sandwich gumbo mess is that?
But hey, that's how y'all want to live that way.
Y'all I'm coming
But
back tomorrow.
it would just be too much for me on my mind to try to live a double life like that. Like,
Yep.
mm,
Y'all, I'm coming back tomorrow with Love and Marriage Huntsville. And we're gonna get all into it. And once the season, remember I told y'all, Miss Wanda said why they showing she can't come on. But what she can do when she not gonna be in no more scenes, Miss Wanda gonna come up here and let it all hang out with a baked potato with some steak on it. So I'm gonna sure get up here in Destiny. Y'all really pray for Destiny. Destiny is going through for real, y'all. She's fighting for the custody of her son and everything, y'all. And then, but you know what I didn't like about Destiny, y'all? I hate saying this. I don't like that she had her therapist come online with her. I didn't like that. I would not go see no therapist that would be willing to come online with me for
that
a
mean that
show.
she telling her business.
No, I'm talking about for a show. What I say between me and my therapist is personal. Y'all see what the Charmin did from Huntsville. The Charmin came on, told all Melanie business. Sorry, and started drinking. And, and what? You don't know if she's going to get struck by celebrityism. The therapist wants fame, right? If I see my therapist and I catch my therapist up here talking about me or my situation or trying to explain what was going on with me, she has violated my HIPAA. I'm going to sue. I'm going to sue you and everything for clouts, right? And so, Destiny, that's the
Anything for clout.
wrong road, girl, to have your therapist come up here because you know what? She said, well, these are things that we already talked about. I would not want y'all to know what we're talking about. I'm starting to think that, she feels that she's might be possibly losing her child. So she might have broke up with her boyfriend because we're not hearing about the boyfriend anymore. See, remember we was hearing about the boyfriend when she was on the show. Remember, this show done wrapped up taping a long time ago. I don't see her talking about her boyfriend online. I don't know why my face breaking out, but y'all, I'm gonna keep on using that stuff for a little bit. But I ain't gonna say whose stuff it is. My face is really breaking out.
It sure is. Girl, start using that stuff.
No, I don't know. We're gonna keep using it. But y'all, next Saturday, we're gonna hook up game night on Speak with Your Girl Marcela too. Niecy, do you have access to that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. So we're gonna do a game night Saturday, and you have to be a subscriber to win. We're gonna play some games. We're gonna give away like $200 next week.
You better start using that mess because I can see it now. Now that you pointed it out, like
I'm not gonna say the person's name because she could possibly sue me, but y'all know. We'll see what happens.
but she started using a new product on her skin, Marie. So Marcela ain't never had her skin broke out like that before.
That's all right. The breakout will go away. Will stop, please. Stop, please. You have beautiful skin. Okay. I wanted to try to really say that I did it. I told y'all I was going to do it for 30 days. I woke up and my face felt like it was on fire. I felt like I was slapped for the first time by somebody. Because
The
I ain't
best
never been
product
slapped.
to use on y'all face is Flawless Glow Toner. It be having me shining.
I need to give me some more. I done ran out. I have ran out of that, and I used that all summer. Oh no, you know what it is? You have glowing skin. Thank you, but I got bumps on it right now, y'all, and it's red like on this side. Y'all see that? Oh, that's bumpy. That's because Niecy got me trying out these celebrity people stuff. That's because she was
Don't
doing
blame
it
it
and
on
I
me.
copied it. I copied you.
Don't blame me because when I see one bump, I'm gonna start using it. Okay.
I'm gonna go there. I love y'all very much. So y'all catch me tomorrow. We're gonna talk about Miss Wanda. And Miss Wanda, what letter gives a clue? What letter give a clue? Letter about what?
What the product start with? V.
You said you feel like you got skipped, no, slapped. I can't tell y'all the product. Remember, this is what I told y'all I was going to start this product, right? And I told y'all if it's good for me, I'm going to come back and talk about it. We're going to talk about it. I told you the product first. And I said, if, something happened and if I don't talk about it no more, y'all know I bought it. I like your show. It comes on a decent time. I'm going back to pre-quarantine, going to bed, sleep at a decent time. Yeah, I've been going to bed at 8 o'clock every night. I have. It felt like you got slapped. Yeah, don't don't do, girl. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna tell y'all. Y'all go
Yeah,
back.
she will now. She's one of those ones that'll go
Yeah,
down to the
I'm not gonna
lawyer's
say that.
office.
I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna put some Noxzema on tonight and see what happens. All right, y'all. I love you very much, very much, very much. I love you. Bye, y'all. Peace and hair grease.